So what's up, guys? Fletcher Santos, Ama, Dogu, Hamas, Yoro, Heaven, Dallos, Lamens, Embremo up front, Xerxes at 10, Mazraoui, Financh, Cunha, Tielemans, Shaw, Thompson, Fletcher, Collier, Dermot, me, and Solomon Honor. Oh, wonderful. Hey, Shaunak. What's up, Kevin Ninja? Dallo captain today. Hat trick, maybe? Mm-hmm. Croke Park. This is going to be where I believe this is going to be where that Irish boxer has the last fight. Pioneer in women's boxing. How am I forgetting her name right now? Uh, she's from Ireland. Katie Taylor. This is going to be the venue of a last fight. Apparently, I think it is next month. Croke Park, Dublin, Ireland. Here we go. We're off. Right to the goalkeeper. Wonderful. Rob Daly and Gary Breen are the commentators, whoever those people are. Everyone's having friendlies today, except Aston Villa. They have a, I suppose they have a real match, if you'd call it that. Aston Villa PSG. Did you read Messi's letter to his dad? Oh God, what happened here now? Hasn't his dad passed away? Or have I read something incorrectly there? Hold on. Yeah. So I don't want it to. Yeah, I remember now. I remember, right, because he was crying in kind of crying in every round, right? And people were like, "What's going on?" And then later on, obviously, it came out. Can I be honest with you? But whoever has taken these photos, um, I mean, is that Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan was that? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who was there, man. That's not important here. But it's kind of sad that there are so many. Clearly, some of these photos were taken without him knowing. Um, yeah, man. Can't get used to it. For me, it's been um, 2 months and 2 weeks almost. Yeah. Day after will make it 2 weeks. 2 months and 2 weeks. Yeah, I can relate. And funny thing is, Lionel Messi is older than me. So yeah, can't get used to it. Can't get used to it at all. Yeah, Arush, how have you been? Yeah, like I said, everyone has a match except, I mean, everyone has a friendly except Aston Villa. Yeah, he passed away. I'm actually not sure. Played this World Cup. Yeah, because I remember like even in like random matches where you all where they clearly won, like he was very very emotional. Clearly, he was getting updates. You know, first match itself. Yeah, clearly he was getting updates. Unfortunate updates. Yeah, I mean, Andre Santos wins the ball there. Tanaka wins it back. Did you see the statement of Como's owners on this one? They spent like 350 million 3 years. Yeah, but Rando, yet we can't spend any money, bro. You know, that's why I was kind of really annoyed today when with the streamer with Ash, you know, not with Ash, but with the topic Ash was doing. Like everyone's just making excuses of how we can't spend money. It's just nonsense, dude. What a tackle by Hamas, by the way. Just but it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Hey Sai, hello Arup, it's back. Yes, Prem's back soon. It's been a while, buddy. How have you been? What have you been up to? Hello and congratulations on signing MLS. How do you guys tolerate Xerxes? We don't, Devish. Maybe you're new to watching me, but I never wanted Hoyland to go and I wanted Xerxes to be sold. But because we were quote unquote getting more money from Hoyland, um, we sold him. And as you know, Hoyland had arguably, you could say he had a better season than both our strikers, but I am actually okay with Benjamin Sheshko. But I always thought it should have been Sheshko Hoyland instead of Sheshko Xerxes. But yeah, it's done. I am unemployment era maxing. But listen, man, anything can happen anytime. Yeah, just stay on the grind. Your ideal job is just around the corner. Sometimes it takes a little longer, man. Just make sure you're not too idle. Go to the gym, eat healthy, stay healthy. Um, Focus on other things. Corner, by the way, I don't know what Leeds is trying to do here, but thank you for the corner, I guess. They literally just said hit us with whatever FFP laws we'll spend LMFA. Yeah, but we won't do that, Mad Nonna. Other people won't do that. We're just, you know what? Shout out to the owners of Como, dude. I hope they bloody win the league. Honestly, because enough with this, man. Like it's everyone's trying to control everyone's way of spending. Then we have to just abide by it or take sanctions. And some people are just fed up. They're like, what's the point of me buying the club if I can't spend money, bro? Like I'd rather not buy the club, right? I can understand why Newcastle's owners also must be thinking of jumping ship now. They're like, what's the point of buying a club and then we can't spend it? It's our money. We want to spend. You're telling us no. It's weird. But it is what it is, man. Oh, shot from distance. Trafford. Oh, Dallo shot from distance. Hey, look, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't great. Were we relying to get a CDM based on Rashi sell like 30 million back wages would have saved in books? We would at least get 60, 80 million off books. Rashi can't even get Barca to buy. But bro, can I come? I'll come to Barca's defense here happily. They were willing to buy at a lower rate. We didn't want to sign him, and we didn't want to sell him. And you know what? Here's the funny thing, bro. Right? I was talking about this with Ash earlier today, and I was like, it's really funny. We talk about like getting off the wage bill and getting rid of quote unquote deadwood, and here we have Rashford, who if we sold for 20 million we wouldn't have to pay for a 300 anymore. Now it's become whatever close to 350, right? Because we're in Europe, he gets a 20% on, right? Whatever the percentage is, he gets more of that. And the funny thing is we are actually going to end up paying more money. So the wage bill of his, which would have been reduced, plus we would have got some money. We are now not getting the money and paying him more wages. So if you were to be if you were just being critical about that move in particular, it's kind of counterproductive of what fans, content creators, maybe even they said it, which is we have a high wage bill and we're trying to get rid of it. Then get rid of it. Take 20 million. You should have let him go to Barca. He was fine with whatever reduced wages. He was okay with staying there. Just take less money and be done with it. No, we won't take less money, and we'll pay him his 100% of his wages now. How does that make sense? I don't know. Counterintuitive to whatever James, James or Jimmy, so I'm not going to be calling him Sir Jim, said, very counterproductive. But listen, there's one more, he has one more year left on his contract. As long as we don't re-sign him, I'm not going to complain, man. Let's just be done with it. Bad tackle there by Dogu. Hello, Abhishek. Look at Chelsea reported themselves and start spending money. I think nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. Our Spurs spending so much while we are doing jack shit, man. We have even ECL money now. In your This is the problem with falsely placed positivity, my friend. This is what happens. I'm doing okay, Arup. Every now and then I'm reminded of it. Apart from that, it's something you can never get used to. So I can't really say, in time everything will be okay. But yeah. Dauda looks like Chai Tapri seating arrangement, which is weird because Croke Park is the biggest stadium in Dublin. But I think they play some version of some Irish sport on it, if I remember correctly, and they play rugby. So maybe as you can make out by how the pitch is, I guess the seating arrangement and all is as such. But yeah, no, Daniel James is there. Madrid's playing the Heras Trophy after 20 minutes. Wait, what is that? What is that thing going on in Como where everybody's playing each other? Whatever weirdness that was. It can be taxing some, of course. Jeff Bezos आ गया हमारा club में तो. I mean, listen, man. If apparently he's just going to be part of the consortium, though. Going to be led by some Indian gentleman who was running Queens Park Rangers. Something Bhatia, I think his name is. Yeah, Lala was telling me about it. Apparently, he was at Queens Park Rangers, and apparently the fans really loved him. They were being run well. I thought you were streaming Super Cup final, but I'm good, Hamza. I'm good. I'm going. Can't complain. I was doing this game anyway. Starts before, yeah. So we might do a little screen on screen action, but this game is starting before. So if I'm not mistaken, the Super Cup is starting at 12:30, or is it already started? I don't know really. Is anyone joined? Probably not. Love. I've sent the link, but I don't really know. Yeah. Utkarsh is doing his stream for Utkarsh is doing a stream for the Super Cup, I believe. But yeah. Where can I watch the? I don't have MUT. It's on fan code, Arup. All United friendlies have been on fan code this season. What world is Rashi 30 man, Pedro Neto and Savinho 70 80 mil? Like, how are we so bad at selling? Hey man, don't say that to anybody because people will tell you that you know they don't players don't want to go and this, that, and the other. None of the management shortfalls are allowed to be discussed, bro, because they're just new to the job. Fabregas Emirates return. How weird is it though, Mad Nonna? Like Chelsea legend who played at Arsenal now coming in as oh, that was so nicely worked even, man. That cross. That's unfortunate. Xerxes just hitting it on the ground. What a ball by Dallo, huh? My guy, man. Capitan. Look at that. Look at the whip, dude. Ooh. And Xerxes hits it on the ground. This is wonderful. City is doing some shady dealings. I swear to God, they must be bribing the officials or something. How are they able to sell bench players so much? It genuinely feels there's bribery. Arup, you know what? I'm going to be very honest with you. Let's assume there is. Why can't we do something like that? Right? Let's not look at what City is doing in the sense of Honestly, City shouldn't be any of our concerns because they could do all this and Maresca can still flop technically. But even if they don't flop, like why can't we do some of this? Why can't we do some of whatever you want to call it? Shenanigans, whatever. Why can't we do any? I'm convinced they just lie about the sales. Irish football or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's football, handball. Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, apparently they play that here as well as the. I believe Ireland plays their rugby here as well. It's a massive stadium, and look at the outline. The fans are like nowhere nowhere near the pitch. It's almost a little so close there, so close there to Doggo, so close. It's almost like West Ham's pitch in a way. It wasn't Como, Barca, Forest, and Udinese. That's I knew it was some Italian team. Barca, Forest, 45 minutes. Forest, Udinese, 45 minutes. And Barca, Udinese for what's happening to football? No, Ahmad does a slight tackle to nothing. I was every club looting Newcastle, but when it comes to Hall, they want to keep Hall. Like, bro, let go of their captain. Just at least put a 50 per minute and see Ineos are just PR merchants. Another thing I didn't like about the Lewis Hall thing was right. Like, people are saying that Newcastle are going to over outprice us, right, for Lewis Hall because they quote unquote lost all their players. And you know what it reminded me of, guys? I don't know if you people remember or not, but this is exactly clearance. Nice by Amas. Come on, dog, we launch. Oh, okay. Ooh, saucy Brian. Let's go. Cut it in. Oh, here we go. Saucy. Dirty Leeds. Down with you. Down with you, filthy people. Come on, man. Embuemo's been on fire preseason, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. All starts from Ari Amas's clearance, though. Lovely deft touch there by Dogu. Great run in from Embuemo. And nice little cross back in. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Brian Embuemo, baby. At least he's looking good this season. So far, so good. Don't jinx it. But yeah, it reminded me of Ajax, guys. What do you call it? It reminded me of Ajax when when we delayed on Martinez had to pay more. Then we delayed even further for Anthony and had to pay way more because they had an handshake agreement. If you get 50, we'll sell him. But then they started losing players. It got really close to the season, and then we had to pay 80, 82 or 83 for him. And you know what? I just realized it's the same thing with Lewis Hall. If we wanted Lewis Hall always, why did we wait for Newcastle to start selling their players? We should have just gotten for Lewis Hall. And now it's going to get to a point where people will say he's been overpriced and Newcastle aren't willing to sell him. But in reality, we just literally waited for them to sell all their players and basically outprice us for Lewis Hall. Literally like the Anthony thing all over again. Who's scared of getting rejected? Not going to lie. Yeah, they are. 3 points for winning, 1 point for draw or something. Yeah, it's a weird one. I think you all are slightly late because Bruno already said he wanted to say early July. Almost good play, almost said assist. Catch up. I don't hate Fabregas to be fair. I hate RBP and Cole for what they did. Fabregas, it's okay. I like the way he played. I mean, this is a little unfair, dude. Why is Robin Van Persie getting hate? I thought he was quite a great club servant for Arsenal. Hello, Rishabh. After Dallow's name. It's nice to see my guy back, dude. Are you kidding me? After that World Cup campaign. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're having a laugh. You're having an absolute laugh there. Oh, that would have been so great. I mean, Newcastle's perspective, but that's fair on your side. Yeah. Yeah, we should do to what if we don't have bad players. I mean, they're definitely worth more than 1 to 5 million. I hate it. You're so much, bro. Yes, this club will dearly regret selling Wanyeri. Yeah, Wanyeri, man. But then it again, it's like, what do you do with all these players, right? Nona. Like the one thing I didn't understand about Arsenal last year, if we just go by thought process and narrative, is that Arsenal have a really good bench squad to go, four deep and all that, and that's great and all that. Clearly, that in the end did benefit you all greatly. But like, if you look at the usage of the bench, the overall usage of this stacked bench, there wasn't really a lot. So it makes you wonder then, right? Like, what is the point of having bench strength? What's the point of being in all these tournaments and you still don't get a chance? So in that way, it's like you kind of understand why they would leave. Like in an ideal world, Vanieri should come through Arsenal and be whatever a Saka-esque kind of player. But then at the same time, and you know what, I have to respect it a little bit, man. Players want to play now, even if it's not in as good a club as they are, and they want to play. I respect that, because there was a time when fans would go, "Oh my God, these people earn thousands of euros and they sit on the bench and do nothing." Now players don't want to do that. There are players who are literally like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna go play. I'm going to go play. I could sit here, collect Premier League titles, FA Cups, whatever else my club could win in this good moment they're in. But I actually just want to play football. Like, football's a really short career in the grand scheme of things. If you're lucky, you'll play till 35. If you're absolutely lucky, right? And you're already like 18, 19, 20. Like it's time to get going, man. You're not a youth academy player anymore. You're not old, but you're not young anymore either. So yeah, it's like he could stay, but then if he doesn't get enough game time, what's he doing? So it's like he also wants to jog on. I mean, could you regret it? Sure, but at the same time, it's like people want to play football at the end of the day, man. At the I don't even think he might want to leave. I think he just wants to play, and you can't really blame people for that, man. When you get the blame levied at you for sitting there and earning quote unquote thousands of pounds doing nothing. And there are some players who are like, I'd rather just play football and make my own luck. Kind of have to respect it. Like in many ways, I respect what Vitek did, man. We sold him for what, 5-6 million to Middlesbrough. He's gonna do well. He's probably gonna get a Premier League move next season. Middlesbrough is gonna make a lot of money off of him. What can you do? I mean, we could buy him back. What can you do though? He wants to play football, so he went, and we got Cardalo, whatever that really means. Madam Arabi, thanks. By the way, look for Leeds. Yeah, Muharemovic. He just made a lovely slide tackle, actually, Nikhil. Yes, he's very good. He joined from Sassuolo. His progress should be monitored. I see him as a Licha replacement. Leeds will not sell us any of our players after Alan Smith, Nikhil. But yes, I've heard good things. Little spoiler alert, might be in the FPL team. Leeds have what I at least think is a very decent team this year. Would be very happy if they're relegated, but I don't think they will. If this was Dallo, Nathan's smile would have been brighter than this. Man, I'm telling you, if he passed that one to Embermo instead of Xerxes, Embermo would have cooked. But we're 1-0 up. Xerxes has shown some skills too in preseason, but I don't know. He's just too inconsistent. Like I remember his finish versus Palace, then he just went too shy, too uninterested, and too lazy at times. Also, I think he might actually end up going anyway. So at least season form. Here we go. Embuemo, cut back in. Oh, he made the wrong pass, but Embuemo shoots. Oh, Embuemo made the wrong pass. He had to reverse pass it into Xerxes there. But he tried to get Ahmad. Was it Ahmad? It wasn't Ahmad. Who was that? He tried to get Dogu on the scorecard. Oh, right move. I think Xerxes had the easier shot there, didn't he? Fair enough, though, man. We're moving. We're moving. Slowpoke scores. Everton clapped Newcastle by the way. Newcastle are in real trouble this season, man. Yep. We employ Madueke 1 year, he should be started. I mean, I agree with you, Mad Nonna, but a lot of people don't like it when I say negative things about Madueke. So I'm just gonna not say anything. Three GA last year, was that all in the Premier League? I don't know. Was that only in the Premier League? I'm not sure, but he got three GA or something like that. If people are trying to tell me 1 year he can't mimic those numbers, at least I think uh, I would say you're crazy. 'Cause I think Vanieri can easily mimic those numbers if those are the numbers you're going by. 50 plus million for a couple of GA. It looks great when Arsenal win the league, but if you look at it from a overall perspective of the player alone, it's not really great, is it? But yeah, I agree with you. We employ Madueke. 1 year he should be over him. Couldn't agree with you more. Cheeky 30 million bid for Zubimendi since they've got Bruno G now. Like Zubimendi, you ain't seen in starting 11, my man. I mean, listen, Arteta could employ the squad depth reason he gave last season this season because there are some injuries now with Arsenal. So he might not really have a choice this season but to employ it. So it'll be wait and see. But probably Zubimendi might leave next season if he doesn't really get a lot of starting, man. For sure. I think the usage was different than expected. 1 year he doesn't want to leave. For sure. Why would he want to leave? It's the famous youth player story, that you hear being told throughout time. Get through the ranks, get through in the league, hopefully maybe a European Cup, retire as a one club legend, remembered forever. Who doesn't want to have that story, man? Especially if you are an out and out youth academy player. Fortunately, it doesn't work that way. Okay, tight passes, man. I'm liking this. Oh no, I just said I'm liking Carrick ball, and that happened. Who was that? Fletcher, wake up, man. We are moving the ball a lot quicker. That's true. Fletcher got lucky there. That was a Premier League game. That's just a yellow. Xerxes goal surely bring some more deals or make that Juve deal permanent now. Yeah, Juve is currently interested. So, I mean, Italy were interested last year. To be fair, Nikhil, we just quote unquote got more money for Hoyland, so we didn't sell him. That's it, really. They were willing to take Xerxes off of us last season. So midfield got Renz Merino essentially became an auxiliary striker. Miles came in later on. Norgard, he didn't trust Soares and Zubi got in. Yeah, but to be fair, Miles Kelly was there this whole time, Brando. And not trusting Norgard, in my opinion, especially if you have bought him, is not a good enough reason to not play him because you literally bought the player. And he was the captain of Brentford, to be fair. So, I mean that's kind of on you. When the management buys players you want, it's kind of on you to use them. And the hype for Rashford's back in days. The hype, I don't think it's a fan based hype, dude. I would say it's more media based hype. To be fair, I can tell you this right now, Biku. I wouldn't be surprised if people are very pissed off if we re-sign Rashford to a new long-term contract. Mark my words. I think the point now is to see the deal off and move on. Reports are coming here for Kama because he can play CM and left back, backup left back. Well, in yours, we had someone who can play that and better physically with PL experience for free in Ghana. Oh, please don't depress me, man. Don't depress me about James Garner. I just hope he has another good season, man. That's it. I wish absolutely nothing but the best for James Garner. Really. If it can't happen with our club, I hope it happens somewhere else. The issue is Vanieri wants to fight the club is being annoying about it. Sorry, Middlesbrough can't make money as if he wants to move to another club, then we can buy him back and sell him for big like Madrid did with Nicopa. I mean, or we could buy him to use him, which if he has a good season, I would hope gets taken into consideration because I'm happy with Lamens, but if I'm to be just brutally honest for a second, we can't go off having one good season because we saw how that turned off with the previous goalkeeper. That's all I'm going to say. Lamens has done nothing to be displaced as number one, but at the same time, I would prefer if there is competition. And moving forward, I hope that is with all our team, all our players in all positions. I think people get too complacent now, man, especially in our club. I don't even want the goalkeeper to get complacent. Ball through the middle. And Buemo, can he get there? Trafford clearance. Had more numbers 21 for in like 1,000 minutes. Yeah, I know. Fletcher twins are nepotism. I don't agree though. Fucking hell, Leeds scored. Brendan Aronson scored. Now people will say this is preseason, but please look at the Leeds team. They're taking this game seriously. That's all I'm going to say. Don't use the preseason excuse, man. Please. We're 10 days away from the season. We can't just, oh my god, Daniel James got the assist. Also better than Anthony, by the way. It's actually a very smart pass there by James. In our club, he probably wouldn't even do that. 1-1. I got a problem with it if they were good. The thing is, the Fletcher brothers were good, dude. I keep forgetting which Fletcher because I can't really tell the difference. But one of them was the captain of the under 21s. And we got them from Man City. So clearly they were good, dude. Because why would we get them from Man City? They literally, we poached them from Man City because Darren got the job essentially. They were doing really well at City at the time. I mean, I get what you mean by nepotism, but technically, they both do play regularly for the under 21s and do well there. So the big dominate wins. Hello, hello, Nitesh. Give time to Amas. At Milan, I wanted Amas to stay and get game time last season. I don't want to make that Carrera's mistake ever again, ever again. Um, I hope we keep him, but apparently we're looking to sell. I have no idea what we're doing, Milan. To be honest, it's genuinely frustrating. Like people say, oh, we don't know what Ineos is going to do. They're cooking, but at the same time, it's also like that's also a really bad thing. Like we can clearly see Amas is playing well today. Imagine if he gets sold for like 10 million, and who's our backup? Because we don't even have a backup. So we just essentially we'll just be selling him. Ahmad. Oh, here we go. Ooh, double team on Ahmad. That worked. Lazy pass there by the Leeds player. Pressure. Try to play out from the back. Lovely winning the ball back there. Fletcher. Heaven. Amas. Back to Heaven. Man, I'm actually. Someone said it earlier. We are actually moving the ball a lot quicker. Ooh, almost lost it there. Great recovery. Ahmad wins the ball. See Mourinho documentary yet? I haven't seen it. Shashank. I have not seen it. I have not seen it yet. By the way, last night Goldbridge said we are back in conversation with Conway as per his sources, and lately and weirdly sources have been bang on in both cases. Yuri and Santos, you were first one break. Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, people make fun of him and say he's Forest fan and he's not a real fan and all, but uh, oh my God, Mbuemo's having a good game. Foul! What are you Are you laughing, ref? Are you laughing? Oh, come on, man. Evan, please calm down. You'd get a yellow card like that in England. I mean, in the Premier League. Did he win it? Did he win it? Ah, maybe he didn't win it, man. Damn, Daniel James has had a good game today. Also said wasn't good enough for United. He was being used at left back in the first half. He entered into proper midfield training 2026 Feb FA Cup. Was he supposed to make his midfield debut against Wigan, but both left backs went down. I don't know, man. I think Lewis Kelly is alright at left back too. I suppose it really just depends on needs. Now, I just think I would have been happy if we even overpaid for Anderson or Fernandez, man. Getting someone's better than getting nobody at CDM. Like, bro, we're seriously going to play Santos. Listen, he might be a very good player, bro. Might be a very good player, but you know what? I was saying it on Ash's channel, and I think a lot of the people who are watching us right now over there. I said it's less about the player and more about the transfer approach, man. That's what's disappointing. Jaden Bogle gets fouled by Harry Amas. Zinedine Jude. How come you have changed your name, buddy? How have you changed your name now? Fletcher mistake 1-1-1. Yes, man. Yes, who Ash says what Mbemo? Mbemo has been really good, Ash. What's with us and not being able to keep good backup goalkeepers? Vitek, Henderson, like bro, at least stay for. I mean, in the case of Henderson, we got a lot of money, man. I'm okay with the Henderson thing. Selling Vitek for peanuts is can only be described as disappointing. Don't know. By the way, for those who don't know, it's Guyana Stan too, but he recently had surgery. We made him miss some starting of season two. That's why we didn't start. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. Actually, playing a lot better than I. Oh, hold on. Oh, here we go. That was surprisingly good there by Dalo. Oh, here we go. We're moving. Xerxes. Dogo with a cross. Not enough. Clear mistake by Fletcher. It happens. Yeah, yeah, of course. What's up? What's up? What's up? Captain made the mistake, Tyler. I mean, people are getting upset with the Fletcher twins. The only thing I would say is we should have probably sent them on loan. You know, we could have sent them on loan to help them develop like we did Collier, but we didn't do that either. So it's a real problem. Now we might be stuck with them to possibly play games when the season gets tough because well we don't have any other midfielders. Ugarte is essentially not going to be playing this season. Casemiro's not here anymore. So what is it going to be? It's going to be Bruno, Kobe, Tielemans, uh, Santos. That's four, and the Fletcher brothers 5 and 6 at this point of time. Three midfielders, three replacements. Not exactly, but you know what I mean. Six midfielders. They're probably going to have both of them in and around the first team, unless Thwaites or somebody else gets promoted. Shea Lacey. Essentially, we are probably going to see them this season. It would have been better if they obviously got loans, but not happening. By the way, if Xerxes goes, is Chido will be a backup striker? I don't think so. I think he might be sent on loan as well. Amas will probably got on loan and we will use his 1 year extension, see his progress on loan, and then we will take the decision. From what I have read so far, it's apparently we're looking to sell Nickel, but I hope you're right. It also depends on where he goes for loan, man. I mean, they loaned him to Sheffield Wednesday, who was the worst team in the championship. You can't expect him to shine there, dude. He looks already so much better playing a few preseason games he's played for us. There's no way. I mean, he did play well at Sheffield Wednesday as well, but like you can't really gauge dead last championship team. Priority according to you, left back or DM? For me, it's always been three midfielders, Dhruv. So I'm going to still say a DM or whatever kind of midfielder. For me, three midfielders was a non-negotiable at the beginning of the season. Will we get it? Who knows? But that was always the priority. Vinny Junior, Real Madrid captain. What has happened to my beautiful club? Yeah, it's just preseason, man. I assume you're talking about a preseason match, hopefully, because there's no way that man should be made captain of your club. But then again, oh, here we go. Mbemo around the back, holds it off, decides to go solo. Oh, off the post, in front of the line. Oh, pain, pain. Absolute pain. Pete Trafford, even, man. Oh, why is he not squaring it to Dogu though? What's happening over there, man? Oof. This hydration break thing is a real joke, not gonna lie. After Bruno World Cup, I had to Nathan. But listen, I told you guys not to get excited with that fraudster being manager, dude. No one was allowed to play their natural game under him, man. I mean, people are blaming Bruno. I'm sorry, but Vitinha and João Neves, who quote unquote had better seasons than Bruno, Ballon d'Or shouts and all that. Let's not forget. I mean, they were just as bad. They were just as bad. Let's be honest. Bruno's only getting the flack because he broke the Premier League assist record. Zinedine Jude. Let's be honest. If he only had 10 assists in the season, no one would be even talking about him right now. That's the thing. But all my Ballon d'Or shout out boys, all the PSG boys, where were they? They were missing, huh? For the most part, at least. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Can't really do anything about it now. Man, look at the press sitting on the floor there. I mean, the setup of this stadium for football is probably not its best. Forward pass is actually fun to watch and play. To be honest, they have been. Oh, here we go. Doggo skips of one person. Oh, crosses and nobody. Harry Amas. Cruyff turn. Cuts it back. We're going to whip it. No, we're not. Tallow for some reason in the middle of the pitch. Oh, God, what are we doing here? Here we go. Amas again. 1-2 with Dogu. Back to Amas. Slices it in back to Dallo. We're playing Dallo inverted today. Go. Ahmad. Mbuemo. Ahmad. Ahmad passes one, fakes the other. I should say dummies the other. Tracks the play off. All the way back to the halfway line. Nice ball by Heaven, but Togo cannot control it. Lewis Kelly scores. Como effed up and played out from the back. Of course, they did. Keeper clear to the ball on MLS's head. Wonderful. Real Madrid and United are playing matches at the same time. Who would have thought, dude? Crossbar, yes. Xavi, Netherlands coach. Apparently, our guy Martinez might be a shout out there as well. Preston wants him. I guess we should send him and we should imply the condition deal as if the player doesn't play majority of games, they should pay the loan fee or something. I mean, last time we loaned a left back to Preston, he won their player of the season, championship team of the season. He finished mid-table, and then he went on to play for Real Madrid while we got Malasia. So if similar things can happen, it might be good. Might be good for us. At least with Redney and we don't even have our best players on. Yeah, that's nice. That's fucking go carry. I mean, listen, man, we're playing a lot. The passes and movement are a lot more crisper at the moment. Athletic Bomber. Please tell me what the Bomber is, Milan, and please tell me it's for my club. Our club. Muharemovic, my guy, top performance. FPL pick, bro. And I think our forward line, especially Rashford, Brian Ahmad, will benefit massively with Telemans and Pivot. The one thing I really, really like about getting Yuri Telemans is that we are going to get a high IQ player. Someone who doesn't mind taking time on the ball. He'll hold it. He'll give it a scan. He won't necessarily look for the counter. That's one thing I really like about it. No bomber, it's just nothing burgers, man. Okay. Bruno G warming up. Obama Yang playing at Deportivo. Yes, La Coruña. That's right. I didn't see that coming. I saw the video of him being welcomed at the airport at Coruña. Man, what a team they had, man. Deportivo. Early 99 2000. Roy Mackay. Check Athletic. Okay, I will. Give me a second. So good just and crossing decisions is weird. Crossing was kind of the reason we bought him. Initially, his crosses were quite aggressive. Manchester United have been offered Lewis Kelly, though Arsenal say they have not directly offered him. Okay. He's not Vinicius Jr., he's Vinicius Senior. Hold on a minute. Let me just have a look. Athletic. Come on. Manchester United have been offered Lewis Kelly, though Arsenal say they have not directly offered him to anyone, while the player is keen to stay with them. At United, there is also some skepticism about how much he would cost, with the expectation that £45 million would not be enough. The Old Trafford club are targeting a new left back to alternate Luke Shaw because the 31-year-old fitness needs to be managed. Played every game in the season last year, by the way. And as Lewis Kelly has shown at Arsenal, can operate both left back and midfield. So in that sense, the 19-year-old will fit the bill. But this reasoning is also why they rate Lewis Hall of Newcastle United and have looked at Real Madrid's Eduardo Camavinga. Laurie Whitwell. Interesting. Athletic reports. Hello, hello, Mystic. Xavi to Netherlands are done. My God, they started panicking when they saw the response to Roberto Martinez being in talks. Yes, I read it. I read it. Thank you, Surya. Thank you. Athletic report that Whitwell piece on MLS. Same old news from yesterday. Okay, fair enough. Xavi Hernandez to Dutch national team. Here we go. Tell you what, man. If he can get the Netherlands to win a trophy, that man's gonna get statues in different countries. Arsenal sources say no, United sources say yes. Same old, same old. Okay. Koeman के बाद Xavi ही आता है. Even Villarreal team was good once. Marcos Senna, bro. Marcos Senna, Joan Capdevia, and let's not forget Juan Pablo Sorin with the wonderful long hair, bro. The wonderful long hair, man, of Juan Pablo Sorin. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it, Shaunak. Like last couple of years when Villarreal has like been 15th and below and all that, and Sevilla and Villarreal were like struggling. I couldn't believe it, man. I never thought I'd see the day. I really didn't. But Valencia, Sevilla, Villarreal, like sometimes even struggling really badly. I really never thought I'd see those days. Silla Fatu debut, I did not, dude. Unfortunately, I did not. But it's about time he got called up, dude. He's a big Randy Orton fan, apparently. Martinelli remembered his Brazilian passport when he came Central Como school. Okay. Neither did I. I don't think anyone could have predicted that, man. What a team they used to have, dude. In Valencia, even. Canizares, David Villa. That team is good. Javi might do well. Not gonna lie, Milan. If you want to look at it from an objective point of view, there's been multiple better Dutch teams. They have unfortunately not won anything. That being said, football is very different these days, so you could be right. Xavi did come from Qatar or wherever and won the La Liga in his first season. Very possible. What do we got? We got Nations League 2027, right? Could win that. I'm good, Altamash. How are you? Actually, I don't want MLS on left back. He is inverted guy, which we don't need. We need overlapping guys, and on DM alongside Santos and Yuri, our team will be dwarf army with zero physicality and zero aerial presence. That was another thing. Like people were having this discussion about last year when Casemiro was leaving, right? People were, how are you going to replace his goals? And people are like, yeah, you can just get other people to head those balls. We have other tall players in the team. I'm like, that's not the same thing though, because like Casemiro was a focal point for corners, like even if whether it be as a dummy or whether it be as the target. And he ended up scoring a lot of goals. You can't just go, oh, he's not here now. B is going to be the tallest guy in the team and start scoring goals. It doesn't quite work that way. And that way, the way we scored a goal was really nice. Minutes before that, the cross from Dallo and the shot from Xerxes. We had a good 20 minutes, I would say, of moving the ball. 20-25 minutes. Villarreal rest did struggle in Europe but did well in the league. But yes, Sevilla and Valencia and bad. Shocking, man. Who remembers from Sevilla? Who remembers Freddy Canute and what was the strike partner? Not strike partner. What's his name? Luis Fabiano. Oh, Luis Fabiano. Ooh. Back when Brazil actually had good strikers, and didn't play makeshift players in the team from the Brazilian league. Better than Roberto Martinez as they were linked with him. Bro, don't get me wrong. Literally, before I left the Ashes stream, I saw the report. There it talks with Martinez. I'm like, how is this guy getting another top 10 team job, dude? How? MUTV interview asked about Rashi, Menu, Martinez, Carrick. We are preserving them for this weekend. Okay. I mean, we definitely got a big game on the weekend, dude. I'll take that. I'll take that mindset. FC Mobile Killer Kabhi, please. Actually, be very honest with you. I try not to look at my phone, Rishabh. So I don't want to get addicted to more things. So we used to play so good back then. Where is Piyush? I don't know where Piyush Bhai is, dude. Sleeping probably. My picks on DM right now is get Kema, Andres, Baby Rodri, they say, and because of him, only Stiller looks good. Oh, sorry. So because of him, only Stiller looks good, which runs his PR in YouTubers chat. And if you have a bit more money, get Persian Kema. Kema? I don't know how you say it. Kema Andres. You know what the problem, Nikhil, is? I don't believe we have actually ever been linked to Kema Andres unless I've completely missed it. Standard I mean, people are going to say don't bring up old stuff again, but there was a certain OGS that wanted a Sanderberger a long time ago, and they were like, and people were like, "What? He's just going to buy Norwegian players now?" Can I wonder if people ever clock that? Nikhil, like how sad it is, right? Like people we were linked to years ago and should have got them when they were younger and more promising. We are getting linked to them now because we can't get our first targets. It really is sad if you think about it. Although people will just try to be positive about it, it's really really sad because Sanderberg either should have already been in our team or not in discussion in 2026. Kema Andres, we have been linked to him a bit as Vivel treats him as an option for Stuttgart. Is it? Have we actually been linked to him? Fair enough then. I'm sure we might still have Kema's 50% rights. We need more center backs. Pranav, let's not do that, bro. Let's not do that. I got a lot of shit for it last season. I don't want to talk about it. I literally told people I think we'd have to sell Martinez and Delict, and the way I got slated for just stating a fact, which is these two people aren't going to be fit for the majority of their remainder contract. People they just had a go at me, man. I don't want to discuss. I don't want to discuss it because people are saying no, we have to give them one more year. I don't think we have that kind of you know what it is. Pranav. I don't think we have that kind of grace anymore as a football club to give people another year and another year. It's not about being a good centre back, Nitish. It's about being a fit centre back. This is what I'm trying to say. People get it confused between good and fit. We need to sell them because they're not fit, not because they're not good. The reason Euro's playing centre back right now is because both Delict and Martinez are injured. This is the problem. Yeah. You don't have fit centre backs as well. It's okay, dude. Just put midfielders there. Xavi wants Patrick Kluivert as part of his backroom staff. That's what you do, ask Chouameni. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what you have to do, bud. That's what you got to do. I mean, all in all, it wasn't a bad first half. He started off really strong, man. Really, really surprisingly strong, I would say. A lot of one twos, a lot of good teamwork there by Mbemo, Xerxes, and Ahmad. Let's see if we can do something with it. Mbemo looking sharp indeed. There's a lot of DMs. I said to you about Pape Gay from Senegal of Villarreal. He's good too, physical, robust engine, left footed. 27 years old, 6 feet, 4 inches, no injury record, ton of experience, perfect. But Nikhil, this is my thing, right? When me and Ash and everyone else was talking, the ultimate problem here, Nikhil, is that nobody's actually looking at these players. And that's kind of what I said on the stream, right? It's like all you guys are so much more sharper, watching way more football. You all are picking out names here and there and everywhere, but the reality of the situation is that we are not even, as far as, forget a link, we are not even looking at these players, right? They are not even coming on a list. Like whenever these journalists go on channels and people ask them, what about this team, what about that position, these players names aren't even coming up. So and herein lies the most frustrating thing. It's like people know there are good enough players available, possibly even cheaper than the players we're looking for, and we don't even look at them, you know. United winning the league, if you say so, buddy. But how good is Solo Dolo Sikoa? I mean, he's becoming more entertaining, that's for sure. You saw what he did in SummerSlam, where he made them play Jey Uso's music during the match. That was hilarious. I think, I mean, I'm serious when I say United's going to smash the season. If you insist, buddy. Guys, Zubimendi दे दो. कर देंगे. So, anyway, all the best. Okay, okay. That's what puts me on. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, right? Like people, we aren't even being looking at these players, Nikhil. The discussion of what do you think about this player, that player only arises, no, if we are even at least remotely linked to them. We are not even linked to these people. So therefore, there is no talk about these people. And then like, and the cool thing is like, people always go, how do I say this? Like people always say, "What do you think about this player? Have you seen him play in this league and that league?" I'm like, "No, man. It's tough to keep track of all the leagues, and for whoever does it, it's really really cool. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's also like the moment we get linked to someone, we actually have a look at them, maybe comps, maybe stats, maybe whatever per 90 data, whatever, right? We don't even get to the point where they're on the list. So like it's kind of pointless knowing about these players because you can have the knowledge about these players, but it's even more painful that we don't even look at them. Zilla Fata debut and I'll watch it. I was gonna watch NXT after this anyway, dude. But it's about time. We have so many player problems. We aren't linked with them. League One's full of CDMs wondering, do any of us even watch their own club Nice? I mean, listen, man. The captain of that club said it as well, right? It is what it is. You signing of Rashford, thank you, dude. One season deal. I think we should go for a CDM all in. Shaw and Amas can go season and left back. I also agree, Milan. Also, the thing is, no matter what, we have to get a left back next season, right? Because I don't think we are going to renew Shaw, which means we will anyway not have Shaw. So for the way I was thinking about it was use Shaw, use Amas in case they both get injured. If absolutely necessary, use Dallo or use what is that kid's name here? The Paraguayan kid, Diego Leon. If you need to, like maybe in cup games and all, where I'm not saying it's an easy game, but what happens is we can make we can help him out in the team because the game will be a little bit more manageable. Just go with Shaw and Amas, and then when Shaw is done next season, just get someone else. Just get someone else. Then anyway, we have to get a left back. Might as well get one next year. At least that's the way I'm looking at it. Let's just get the midfield and let's just sort it out. Next season, defense transition. Exactly. I can't lie. At the rate our players are going, I think not going to have Martinez, Delict, or I mean Shaw's going to go anyway. And Maguire, we got what, a year extension on him? Year maybe 1+1. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's 1+1. So we're going to have to buy defenders next season, man. We don't really have time to do whatever we're currently doing right now, which is taking forever to buy any players. I mean, people are talking about Lewis Page. I'm like, what is Lewis Page going to do for our season hopes? No offense to the kid, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but what's he going to do for our season hopes, dude? Like, genuinely, what's he going to do? Tynan Thompson coming on, or Tynan, however you want to say his name. Collier coming on. Okay. All right. Tobias Collier. Can he do it? I'm not sure what he's supposed to do. We'll find out. Dogu off for Thompson. Collier on for Santos. Armor on for Heaven. Here we go, boys. Euro survives another half of football. I don't know how, but he survives another half of football, guys. Everyone said Euro's not been playing well out of the back four. Euro's the one that survives. Anyway, they're probably all going to still get changed, but still nice to know. Dallo's coming on, dapping everybody up. Let's go. Come on, my captain, bro. Look at him. Look at him, aura farming on the sidelines. My guy, man. Love it. All we need is a celebration from Dallo to complete the preseason, man. You know, one of those ones. Rudiger is playing WWE friendly. Is this guy, dude? I don't. You know what? He's one of those people who are relentlessly bored in life, and he needs to do something. He needs to do something. Otherwise, he's not happy. Rudiger just killed Obama Yang. How's Trafford been for Leeds, and do you think he will be the future England number one? Haaland, he's had an alright game. He swept a couple of really important ones actually. It looked like we would have been 3-0 up, 3-1, I guess. You count their goal. 3-1 up. They swept. He made a couple of really important sweeps because it was going to be literal one-on-one there. Let's see what this Thompson kid could do, man. Utkarsh should have been here watching this game. Can you imagine if Thompson scores today? I can just go on Utkarsh's channel and go, what's happening with your club, man? You can't even keep 10, 18-year-olds anymore. It's happening in the other game. Let's have a look, shall we? Paris Saint-Germain, 31 minutes. Kvaratskhelia, 20th minute. 1-0 is reasonable, man. 1-0 is reasonable. 1-0 is reasonable. 1-0 is a reasonable result. I think Cunha and Bruno are getting ready to come on. Yeah, but Trafford, future England number one, it depends on how far into the future we're talking about Haaland, it's bestie. I think it will be Henderson now. I think Trafford will probably be number two. I think I'm not sure if Pickford is going to survive. Is that Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Oh, I thought he shaved his head there for a second. Oh, here we go. Harry Wilson coming on. Now we gotta look sharp, people. You gotta look sharp now. Calvert Lewin, Wilson on. They're being serious now, Leeds. I forgot this guy. Who's that? Rodon? Who's that fellow with the neck tattoos? Ampadu's coming on, the skipper. Oh, here we go. It's about to get tasty, guys. Kens, whoever that is for Leeds, goalkeeper. Yeah, so I think he'll be probably two at this point. Haaland's bestie. I have a feeling they will pick Henderson over him. I'm still wondering if Jordan Pickford's going to be here in 2028. I know people have been complaining, saying he's crap and all, but he's actually very good for England. Whatever you think of him as an Everton goalkeeper, notwithstanding, I think he's had some great performances for England. I don't know if he's going to retire, but either way, 20 after 2028, we're probably going to get a new goalkeeper, or by 2028, we're going to get a new goalkeeper. I think Trafford, assuming he can maintain this progress, will probably be number one at some point of time. But for me, it's definitely Henderson next. I have a feeling they're going to go
What's up, Nathan?
that. I mean, I honestly, everything's going well at the moment. I can't complain. I mean, I would prefer to be beating Leeds in general. But apart from that, everything's great. Alfie Cresswell on for Muharamovic, Nonto on for Vogel, and
Oh, Teenan Thompson is here.
yeah,
Nice.
Thompson came on for Dogu, who had an okay game. Actually, I thought he wasn't. He and Yoro were not very good today.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, uh, for whatever reason, Yoro has survived, and Heaven has been taken off and replaced by Dan Armour, who is the other
Yeah.
player that didn't have a good game. And
The lighter version of Harry Maguire.
and they got Toby Collier, which I'm actually very happy to see play football right now.
Yeah. Santosh is off. Collier is
Sun
on.
Reserve, yeah. Oh wow, they have made all the changes, huh? Okafor on, Starch on. Wow, they are bringing. Oh wow, they're basically the first teams playing football now.
Yeah. Their first team is playing. Yeah.
Wonderful,
Calvert
wonderful.
Lewin is
We
Calvert-Lewin is
bought
there.
two.
Ampadu is there. Stash is there. Harry Wilson is there.
Wow, so we are we are going to see if we can handle it or not because we don't have a full team.
Ah, we'll smash three past them in this half.
Joe Rodon's on. Okay. Wow. Okay.
यार टिनन थॉमसन दिखा तो सही फिर कहाँ अच्छा हाँ है
Left wing. Yeah.
yeah but he's like tucking in centrally demanding
Did you
the
see
ball you
my boy Dallo got robbed of another assist, dude? It's already happening, Shashi. It's
know.
already happening. We have not even played
Proud
real
moment for
football
you.
yet. It's already
Proud
happening.
moment for you. He's the United captain tonight.
Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine when he walks through what is it, Hull City with the captain's armband? Oh, what a great day it will be. If we get Hall this window, then probably shipping off Martinez, MDL, Maz next summer, get two centre backs and Chipong maybe. I mean, we need somebody,
It's
man. We need
pretty
somebody desperately.
pretty strong minded United fans who are dreaming of next window.
No, they're dreaming
Let
of next window because we have already essentially the conversation is we don't think we need a midfielder now so we can
mm.
focus on defense next season. That's essentially what we've been talking about. And
The progression was like we would fix forward
yeah,
like we did in the last
yeah,
window. Midfielder this and
exactly.
then defense in the next one.
Hey
Let's
Modit,
see.
been good. Yeah, sorry, I haven't checked my Twitter DMs to be honest, but yeah, all good, man.
Wee!
I was watching wrestling the other day, and I was thinking of you when Liv Morgan is the champion, your favorite.
She's
Kids
good.
coming on, kids coming on, and later on men. I mean, let's hope we do that. But I don't want us to be losing when we make those changes. But let's do it. Let's go, Thompson. Show me some Vinny Junior flashes, man. What compilation video have you seen, dude? I please show me that one. Vinny Junior flashes.
I'll forward you the video.
I'll
I
take
have
it.
like two.
Please forward the video, and then we can go troll Utkarsh after this. That when he scores a goal.
I have two videos of him. Like one is for Zugzi.
Is it
So
just me or is
nonchalant.
is it just me or is Xerxes actually moving fast?
So nonchalant. Yeah. It's like
Portuguese Cafu
he
will score tonight. Oh my god. Can you
he
imagine, dude? In a
easily
Roses
can
derby.
command a 20 million fee from Juventus or an Inter Milan or AC Milan. Oh, that would be poetic.
No, they have already got no someone. I forgot who they got. They've already bought a striker, but if I remember correctly.
Who?
What is
Inter
it?
or AC?
Kolomoani? AC Milan. AC Milan bought
AC.
I know who they bought. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh my god.
I'm just asking for
Bro,
that
I
poetic
hope that I
victory.
hope that guy finishes 10th, man. The way I'm going
They
to
sign
celebrate, bro.
Xerxes to play him, and at number 10 position, then he goes and says, "I'm like a 9.5."
You know, Ruben Amram's already created issues at AC Milan. How
Yeah,
does he
yeah.
manage to do it, dude? He's like the Baleba of coaches, dude. He's performing worse and worse every week. He apparently, I'm sure you know, or maybe you don't know. I don't know. Purvis Stupinian was on his way to Aston Villa, and
Nah,
he
he
literally
blocked it.
stopped it, and he's like, "I want to
He
reevaluate it." I'm like, "What? First of all, what do you mean reevaluate? He was in the same league you were in last year. What are you reevaluating? First of all, fraudulent. This is no reevaluating. I was like, okay, fine.
mm,
Then he plays a
I
couple
mean,
of games and he's like, no, I don't want him anymore. And now he ruined Purvis because they have got a left back, right? I think Aston Villa
yeah,
moved on, so they ruined his move to go to Aston Villa. Like this guy's already
he
creating chaos in the club now.
he might push Modric into retirement.
Bro, if Modric retires there now, we all know why. At father time did not beat Luka Modric. That's all we'll know. Carrick saving Heaven and Maguire and Shaw as they will all start against Hull City. Oh yeah, Shaw. I didn't know. No, I believe
Shaw
Maguire.
and Bruno are warming up as we
Oh,
speak. What a save, Lamans.
oh God, help me. Yeah, they're definitely going to be picking up now. Anderson with his baseball cap. Hell yeah. Oh God, yeah. That is a real Premier League. That's a real Barclays throwback, to be honest. I've not seen someone wear a cap and play in goalkeeping for a long time. They used to do it so regularly back in the day.
Hmm. Yes.
There's a new
Okay,
wrestling
moving on.
promotion in India, PWR. Really? Are you aware? I'm not. Are you aware? There's a new
Yeah,
wrestling
my
promotion.
my friend had started this.
Your friend has started the company.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And they do shows what every week. Every week.
Not every. I think this is not a weekly show. They'll do like more of a pay per view, and they're like, अभी थोड़ा सा
Okay.
franchise model type का भी सोच रहे हैं how to
Okay. Okay.
build about it. So he's acting as the COO there. So it's his
Bro,
brainchild.
look at this. Testing our kids in daylight. Let's go. Kids versus men for a few minutes. Shashi, I have a question for you. As you mentioned, we might. Oh, okay, this is. As you mentioned, we might
Okay.
spend big in brackets if, considering a defensive overhaul, do we get that space to spend big?
See, we have to. Why we have to be smart about it. We cannot be spending atrocious amount of money in defense and then hope ki we get that Bruno replacement. My idea about that large investment was based on two things. If Bruno decides to leave, if we have to bring in his replacement, it won't come cheap. So you have to be pretty decisive in terms of getting your center backs. It cannot be 100 million. Oi, okay, bach gaye. It cannot be 100 million pound center backs. It should be somewhere between Ineos valuation of a player, which is 50 to 70 million. And then if you have the room to spend big, you have to replace Bruno in the nice way. You can't expect a 40 million or a 30 million player to replace Bruno Fernandes. So that was my idea, and why I said we might spend big in the next summer, because I don't know. No, Nathan was not there in the stream, so I had this idea, which even I posted in our group as well. It's like playing devil's advocate. Not that I'm fan of it. They might have given the target for this season is to probably qualify in the Champions League, make it out of the group stage in the Champions League. Next year, another UCL money, Adidas money, Betway money, and probably you spend 100 million or a 90 million on a player, because clubs like Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal might not spend in consecutive windows like we have seen with Liverpool. So maybe that is the only reason or only rationale I can find why we are not signing that
Hmm.
midfielder and a left back right now. And
In
Memo, get up,
PWR,
bhai.
I booked my
Don't get to
tickets.
get injured.
Heard John Morrison is coming. Is that true? Have you heard this,
I have no idea.
Shashi? You're friends with
I have
him.
no, I have no idea, bhai.
Their first shows on the 11th have signed Sangha. Sangha
If
from TNA?
Malina is coming, then I might ask him.
No way, it's John Morrison versus Mansoor. Seriously?
Oh, Zagzi.
How?
Or a bhai, yaar. Oh, what a player, bhai. This is the best
How
Dutch
would you
player with
how you would
Afro.
sum up? touch player. No, dude, he's
in
not even
this
the best player.
generation.
They are bullied in this generation.
In this, I added.
Oh, oh no, yeah. Simmons, no?
Who?
Xavi Simmons. Xavi
Who?
Simmons.
Ah, fuck off.
He's not even in this generation. Oh God. I rate this window 0 out of 10. Shit.
Might as
You know,
well mark
someone
it a
asked a
negative
question.
by.
I actually don't know if Shashi's been watching, so I'm gonna ask him.
Hmm.
Mudit is from Delhi, and he's a big Oh, he was a big wrestling guy in general.
Okay.
Ross comes in corner. How would you
Nice, Tinan.
describe the current landscape of WWE if you have watched?
WWE. Okay. So, Mudit, I feel we have to create newer stars, like depending on Roman and Seth to bail you out at every pay-per-view is not going to cut
Mm,
it. I think they have done very nicely with Obafemi, how they have
yeah,
portrayed him as the next big thing, and
yeah,
Brock was so generous the way
yeah,
he built Obafemi at that SummerSlam
yeah.
main event. So I think we have to build newer stars. Watch out for Solo Sikoa. I think he is going to
Oh,
be a refreshing figure in the next 6 to 8 months. His
yeah,
comic timing is
yeah.
giving you that
Quite funny.
old Dwayne Johnson vibe where he
Yeah,
was with Nation of Domination, where he was like
yeah.
being himself, being funny all the time and cutting
Mm,
some great promos. I don't like Jey Uso personally. I think the moment you start
um,
relying on Jey Uso, you're going 5 years back.
you
Roman
know,
has.
who he's linked with? You know who's he dating? Allegedly.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw
Is
that.
that real? I like. There's no real way to.
There are
This is very
rumors only.
different.
There are rumors, and then with Big Cass
She
coming
she
back,
is
वो
she is an upcoming star, but bro, she's a very
हम्म,
good. If you watch NXT,
उसका
she's very
Big
good.
Cass and that
Enzo.
announcer Corey Greaves.
Oh,
Corey
Corey Graves.
Greaves' की current wife was probably Cass की
Yeah, yeah,
ex.
yeah, yeah.
So that's the
Yes,
dynamic over there. So see,
that is
Roman
crazy,
Reigns
no?
has it's there are 3 4 stories flying around right now.
WWE is like you have to just pretend none of your real life exists in
Uh,
general, dude. You have to just
that
pretend.
Austin Theory's angle with that who's that
Yeah.
female who has joined?
God, I also forgot. Maxine
हाँ,
Dupree.
मैक्सिन डुप्री जो पहले ओटिस
Yeah,
के साथ थी, वो भी
yeah,
कह रहे हैं कि ऑन स्क्रीन कुछ ज्यादा ही they're going with the flow. Good shot,
yeah.
good save.
Apparently, she just got married. No, I mean, not to a
Yeah,
wrestler, I guess, or
pretty
not to a
recently,
WWE wrestler.
pretty
Yeah,
recently.
yeah,
So coming back to the landscape, Roman has that
yeah.
charisma. I'm pretty bored of Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. I hope CM Punk's rivalry with Kevin Owens, this will give you like next 3 4 months of good content because they both are amazing on the mic. And Kevin Owens is someone who can eat CM Punk on the mic
Oh,
because he is that damn
did
good.
you hear SummerSlam? Did you hear when his music hit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My God, that
So
was insane. That was it. When the music hit was great, bro. And shout out to Nick Aldis. Yeah, I mean I've been watching him since TNA when he was called Magnus. He's part of the British invasion. I mean, I was so happy to see him get a match.
finally, there are rumors that he
Him,
might wrestle again, but in 2027.
you know what's the weird thing? Nick Aldis and the other guy, Adam Pearce, they are both been NWA World Heavyweight Champions. Both,
Okay.
and very recently even. And they literally just have taken the management job. Both of them have taken it.
Money,
I
money,
didn't
money.
even know. I didn't even know, bro. When someone puts the NWA seal of approval on you, even though NWA now is basically an indie promotion, it still means a
Mm,
lot, dude. That means a
mm,
lot. NW. They even were very famous, called it no the 12 pounds of gold. That's it.
mm,
The belt has a nickname, dude. Imagine. And
mm.
it's crazy that I didn't even realize he was that level wrestler. When I found out that he also was a world heavyweight champion, I was like, wow.
Actually, I knew about all this, but not about
All
Adam
this
Pearce.
I only knew at TNA, and then later on I found out that he moved to NWA. I thought he was done, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Business time, Shashi. Business time. Okay, enough of this nonsense with this
Capitano is
team in
here.
the white
Or
jersey, bro.
bhai, they are sending in the
No, yeah.
cavalry.
Oh, now I'm sad, man. Now I'm sad. Why? Just let him live, man. Oh, they're subbing him off. Wait, what's happening? Who's our right back? Just Mazraoui is coming on. Okay, never mind. Yeah, got robbed of an assist. Lovely.
Cunha.
Injustice has begun.
So Cunha will play up top.
Yeah.
Tinan शेल ऐसी आ रहा है क्या?
I didn't see him. I saw Shaw,
Who's
Shaw,
who's
Bruno,
who's playing
Cunha,
right wing?
Mazraoui. Oh,
Who's playing right
they're
wing?
changing so many people. It's not even possible to see all of them.
And yet you'll
Cunha,
see the
Cunha,
same brand
Tielemans,
of
Shaw.
football.
Cunha, Tielemans, Shaw. Those three have come on.
Bruno has come
That's good.
on. Keeper
Yeah.
has come on. Another Fletcher has come on. अच्छा यार they move Fletcher to the right hand side. हाँ ठीक है.
Dermot Mees, come on. We have made 4 subs. Oh,
Oh
that's it.
Tillemans यार what a passer.
Yeah, but interesting. Solo Sikoa to watch out for. I'm really bummed that Dragunov keeps getting injured, man. He's so good. He reminds me of a young William Regal, dude. Really.
हाँ हाँ.
Technical European style, chain wrestling, aggressive,
Hmm.
doesn't mind taking a real bump, bleeds, doesn't have
Even
any issues.
Finn Balor has been pretty unlucky with injuries. He was very
Uh,
good,
Now the
except
push is
for his
happening, man. You feel
finishing.
the push? You feel the push now?
Ex-
The push is coming
I
back.
think so. I think so. Yeah, but he needs to change his finisher. It's
You
not
think?
that appealing. Yeah, yeah. You go to the ropes, you jump on someone's
Also, I
stomach,
feel like when you
and you
have
try to
knee
pin him down.
issues, you shouldn't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, find something different.
Dominic
But I think
Mysterio, my bet for the future. Haaland, I think Dominic Mysterio. Although,
is the
although I have
present
to say,
guy.
last couple of months the heat is reduced. He's become more fan favorite now. Like the
Hmm.
boos used to be so deafening you couldn't hear him speak. Now it's
Hmm.
almost like they love him. It's kind of a weird spot in AAA though. They love him, dude. They love him in AAA. Really.
I think fans have finally acknowledged and accepted that he is doing his part so good that
Ooh, Villa scored.
you have to appreciate.
Villa scored apparently. Xavi, Dutch head coach thoughts. To me, honestly, Bishal, it's a little bit of a downgrade from Roberto Martinez. I thought he had everything it takes to, yeah, he'll scream your national anthem. I don't even know if he speaks Dutch. He's definitely not Dutch. I know that for sure. What else will he do? He will hire all the Dutch legends to sit with him in the box. So there it will be a continuous humiliation ceremony. He will go back to Spain. They will all go back to Netherlands. So it will continue for them until they get another job. It'll be. I mean, don't you think it's a downgrade? Xavi is not coached the likes of um, what's he called? What's his
Well,
name?
vegan,
What is the
vegan,
beginner?
Everton,
Beginner.
Belgium.
He's not coached. He's not coached the mighty Duncan Ferguson.
I don't know how he
Okay,
keeps getting those
well,
jobs here. What's up, Lala bhai?
bro, the crash out that was beginning. No, when just before we ended the stream on Ash, I told everyone because I had to go. And Roberto Martinez could be up for it. Everyone's like, how does this guy
अरे
keep getting
that
a
was a
job?
वो फुद्दू वो था वो क्या कहते हैं
So you
लिंक
have to panic now. You have to make them panic.
नेथन तेरे को मैंने बोला था ना लीड्स को जब मैं देख के आया बोला था ना
No, they
लीड्स
played very well.
अच्छा खेल रही है लीड्स को ऐसे लोग बोलेंगे हल्के में लेगी लीड्स को हल्के में मत लेना
No, bro, they have had a good transfer window. But Dan James getting the assist against us is a little bit annoying, but happy to see him
माय
do well.
बॉय हैरी विल्सन like the
Thank God
guy has,
Mbemo at least is
and what's
getting going.
surprising कि आराम से
Invite.
फिट हो गया हैरी विल्सन इसके सिस्टम में यार
Harry Wilson is a talented footballer that just didn't get his break at Liverpool. Yeah, he could play in any team.
He was very young उस time पे ना but I'm glad
That only, no?
that he is grown to be a good footballer यार
He doesn't look 29. That's a good thing. Oh no, what is this now?
he still looks very young यार
Yeah, yeah.
At the box.
This and just to end on the note, no, someone said something that I'll read it out. In women, I'm sorry they're wasting Blake Monroe. She's literally coming off back of the greatest women's storyline on American soil, the Tony Storm. Yeah, if you watch, I don't think Shashi watches AEW. I've been telling him to get into it, but that was easily the best storyline, men or women, last year. Man. It was a and the
Acha.
matches they had were as physical as any men's match you've seen.
Yeah, the
It was
best
it was a
storyline
crazy
right
match.
now, Unai Emery giving takkar to PSG. Bhai.
But they won one, right? They just scored, no?
Yeah. And Aston genuinely chances create कर रही है. Aston should be 2-1 up अगर technically देखा जाए तो.
New value 75 million for Xerxes.
Bhai, he's goated
Snap
यार.
it down.
He should play regularly for United.
I mean, if you
आज शशि भाई मैं नेथन ऐश भाई ध्रुव की कॉन्वर्सेशन सुन रहा था. These guys are so
Mid
negative
45.
about United यार कसम से.
Who?
So
Ash? I don't think Ash is
all of
negative.
these three guys are so
I
negative.
don't know what I honestly don't know what
Positivity.
Dhruv said. I don't know what Dhruv
Give
said at all.
some positivity to these guys.
The only thing I heard Dhruv says, I'm not going to judge Amarim by what he did at United. I'm going to judge him what he did at AC Milan. Already he's fallen out with one player
No.
before season
I
has
will
started.
not judge. I will judge Ineos by how Amarim does at AC Milan, not what Ineos do at
कुछ नहीं
United.
करेगा वहां पे भी. आप लिखवा लो मेरे से. वो उधर भी कुछ नहीं करेगा. उधर
I was like, I don't know what that means, because if he finishes fifth in a 4-horse race means what, I don't know in this area, but it's okay. I don't know. Are we supposed to give him an award for finishing fifth with AC Milan? I suppose
think
it
both
depends.
Amarim and De Zerbi will be sacked before February.
No, Amarim they won't sack dude, because they'll wait for the season to end so they can take the Napoli coach back, or whatever that business they do.
अरे
They
उनका
all
तो यार
swap
कुछ
coaches.
अलग ही चलता रहता है, इधर उधर इधर उधर.
Those business time and Dallos sub. Now look, dude, the Mazrao is doing nothing. Those snails. This is the thing, no. The hate is real. Can't help it.
It's
Xavi loves to
Xavi, not
replace
Xavi. Pavel
Coman.
bhai. It's Xavi or
Ah,
not.
yes. Sorry, I was reading. Yeah,
बस
right.
यार,
Xavi to
क्या
replace.
good.
He's put it here actually. He put the V there to replace Coman. The moment they killed my guy AJ Styles and Dean moved to AEW, stop watching, bro.
AJ
Dean
Styles,
Ambrose.
bhai sahab. AJ Styles.
Dean Ambrose is he's cooking every week. He's putting on a clinic in promos or games, and in pay
Wow,
per view
bhai.
physical
Bruno
match.
Fernandes and Rashford linking up. Beautiful, bhai.
How far behind am I, dude?
यार लेनी यूरो
Parents?
यार. अच्छा.
Oh my god.
उसमें तो क्या ही करता है वो. कुत्ते की तरह निकल गया वो तो बाहर.
I can't watch it, Harlan Bestie. I can't watch it, man. I don't want to know, to be honest.
Any euro nice.
Shashi, are you watching WWE 100?
Most fucked up show idea ever. Why do I want to know what happens at the backstage? Yaar?
You know, Undertaker spent 30 years of his career being in kayfabe, no? So only some morons at Netflix can tell everybody's story, dude. This poor guy used to be in the gimmick even when he was on the road.
What's interesting right now is Leeds are dictating the tempo and they are like basically forcing United to play at their
We're
tempo.
giving them a chance, Lala. You see, notice what we're doing. We're giving them a chance. Watch. We did this a lot last season, even. Akmal's asking Shashibhai Hello, as we near to the season, rate our window till now and how much signings need to be
Yeah, 10
perfect.
on 10 window. 10 on 10 window.
6 on 10 by.
The New Day wrestler also retired due to injury. He was very entertaining. Biggie, I mean, apparently he could come back if he wants, but I think he's very hesitant to take a chance. I think Finn's finisher is one of the most brutal finishers. Yeah, but Matt Nonna, I think it's a matter of trying to mix it up now. I suppose.
Does it get the fans excited? I don't think so.
I think anytime you go up to the ropes, it will always get
the move
fans
is dead,
excited.
buddy. The move is dead.
Yeah. I think. I mean, he could do something else on the rope. That I don't know if Shashi watches NXT, but that EK Prosper's version of the moonsault is fucking the best moonsault I've ever seen. The way that he folds completely in and then completes the back.
Yeah. I think it is
It's
similar
an incredible
to
moonsault.
when Wade Barrett's Nexus was formed. There was one guy who was doing the similar moonsault.
Justin Gabriel, the South African.
Yeah, Justin Gabriel. Yeah, उसका moonsault बहुत अच्छा था यार.
He also was quite a good high flyer. It's so difficult to
Or do like Billy
succeed,
Kidman used to
man.
do. You like floating
Shooting
in
star
the air and
press.
then landing it. It's pretty
That is
good.
a. Oh, cross corner. Baron Corbin's
Nice
back.
Chinan,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, Baron
Nice one.
Corbin. This Baron Corbin storyline was beautifully done. I have to say, they really surprised me for once. WWE. They really. It was quite a surprise. Future is Braun Breaker, Obafemi, Trick Williams, Dominic Mysterio. Chad
Yeah,
Gable.
ये
Chad Gable is
क्या
almost.
what in the gibberish world you're talking about, Nathan?
So we are passing through football. Then we went to wrestling. Actually, it started when it was halftime.
मैं तो अभी भी हैरान हूँ, यहाँ पे गोरो को पता है क्या क्या है रेसलिंग का हिसाब किताब, फिर भी इतने लोग जाते हैं देखने.
Because it's a childhood thing. It's linked to your child. It's so funny you say that. I think I figured it out. So what happens is it's a thing where, for example, my dad used to watch it when in his early 20s because he was in Dubai, and he loved Hulk Hogan at the time, right? Because that was the guy back then, and obviously Macho Man, Randy Savage. And then I realized when you look into the crowd, no, you notice one thing: there's old people, there's people our age, and there's kids. And that's when I realized it actually becomes it at some point of time it actually becomes a family thing, and that's why people never stop, and that's why they probably have so much money.
अरे यार, मैं तो मेरा एक टाइम के बाद इंटरेस्ट ही खत्म हो गया.
I think it becomes a thing where you do it with your family, and
नहीं,
then it's
but
a thing you
me
want to
and
do with when
me and
you have
my
a family.
childhood best friend, he's still a big fan, but he doesn't watch it anymore उतने level पे. But he does follow it. मैं उसी के साथ काफी देखता था. I used to love वो क्या कहते हैं Royal Rumble. I used to look forward for it. But yeah, after one point of
I
time,
think a Royal Rumble is a thing. Even I think generic wrestling fans just enjoy
हाँ, but
because
Seasonal.
after one point
a
of
Seasonal
legendary.
WWE fan. Like हम वो
like
वर्ल्ड कप के टाइम बोलते हैं ना, सीजनल फुटबॉल फैंस.
Yeah.
गुड
Because
क्रॉस
it's like
मी.
you wonder if someone from your childhood is going to show up, right, as a surprise entrant.
That
By
have
the way,
they have stopped doing this
Emi
now.
Sakura is a Japanese legend that has trained many famous Japanese wrestlers. That's actually a very good quality person.
I remember watching that match जिसमें रे मिस्टीरियो ने अपना मास्क निकाला था. लाइव देखा था मैंने वाला है.
That was ages ago, bro.
Everyone was laughing. ये क्या है ये वो तो. I used to watch it a lot,
Oh,
but
but in Mexico,
everyone looks like.
bro, in Mexico, you know what the rule is in Mexico. If you are a lucha libre, if you are a masked wrestler, you are allowed to not give your identity to anybody, including the company.
हाँ हाँ.
People literally don't know the names of these masked wrestlers who have wrestled 10, 15, 20
और एक
years
बात
because
बता,
they can
रे
keep their
मिस्टीरियो की
identity
शक्ल उठा
secret.
लो. रे मिस्टीरियो की शक्ल उठा लो और you'll be able to see 5 Mexican doppelgangers of Rey Mysterio. I'm just watching Capitano back to his levels. Who is
Arsenal
he
are playing. Apparently, everybody seems to be playing right at this point of time.
हाँ, कोमो के साथ खेल रही है आर्सेनल.
Euro and what? Okay. ये विला का स्ट्राइकर कैसा है?
भाई
Who's
he's
the
got,
Villa striker?
पता नहीं कोई
Who's
भी.
the Villa striker?
I don't know his name. Is 39 jersey number, but he's been a handful for PSG defense. Bhai.
Oh, what is this? What a question. Honestly, Amin is saying. What are your hopes with the situationship of United, aka Rashford, this season? Will he be a vital part of the
Ball.
squad or just a rotational player? I
Shoot,
mean,
क्रॉस, भैंचो कुछ कर.
I think
गोल. तेरी
I
बहन.
think I think he'll be in the middle. To be honest, I
पोलैंड में
mean,
एक चैंपियनशिप चल रही है. डीएक्स भी पता नहीं क्या बास्केटबॉल चैंपियनशिप चल रही है, बट वो चैंपियनशिप पता क्या है? सिर्फ हाफ कोर्ट चैंपियनशिप है. हाफ कोर्ट में यू हैव टू प्ले द बास्केटबॉल.
half court championship.
हाफ कोर्ट में बास्केटबॉल खेलनी है बस.
The Villa striker is 17 apparently. Wait, the Villa striker scored for Aston Villa?
यस, बैंगर गोल भाई, बैंगर गोल.
Oh, Unai Emery really has a talent.
Unai Emery,
Yes.
not a second fiddle, but somewhat okay. His team is giving takkar to him, yeah, right now. His 70 million signing is unfit. Manjabi is unfit. इनको एक और मिडफील्डर लेना पड़ेगा. आंद्रे ओनाना नेक्स्ट ईयर तक इंजर्ड है यार.
Amadou Onana, dude.
हाँ, वही
Andre
वही.
Onana Andre Onana plays in the hopefully future relegated side in Turkey, dude.
Amadou Onana. Trust me.
Shashi, don't you agree with me? Shouldn't Mohamed Salah just automatically get a relegation because he
Mohamed Salah
decided to
will
play with
show,
Onana in the same
Mohamed
team?
Salah will show United fans there was a reason me and this guy destroyed Man United.
No, if you think, I mean, I can't believe he signed knowing
Nathan,
that Onana's in his team,
Nathan,
bro.
Nathan,
Can't believe it,
there's a
man.
reason he's signing. He's getting the band together. He's bringing Fabinho back.
What band together, dude? He's gonna get banded. That's
He's
what's
getting
gonna happen to him.
Fabinho as well. सिफारिश करके Fabinho का भी नौकरी लगवा रहा है. He's getting
That's
Nunes back to his team as well. मैं बता रहा हूँ, the my king is getting the band together.
Bro, what kind of desperation is this to try and beat Galatasaray in the league? What kind of desperation this is, where you decide to bring all the players you played in another club to this club?
That's what a good friend does, right?
I mean, that's what a good friend does, but how does that benefit Trabzonspor?
शशि भाई, अगर आपका एक बहुत अच्छा दोस्त नौकरी में नहीं हो और आपको पता है यार मैं इसके साथ ना अच्छा काम कर सकता हूँ, मैं इसमें विश्वास कर सकता हूँ, आप कोशिश तो करोगे ना उस बेचारे की भी नौकरी लग जाए कहीं ना कहीं.
कोशिश
वही
तो
किया है
करेंगे.
मोहम्मद साला ने, एक अच्छे दोस्त का कर्तव्य निभाया. ही इज बीइंग अ गुड फ्रेंड.
तो फबिनियो और नूनेस के पास क्लब्स नहीं है अभी.
दोनों फ्री एजेंट हो गए ना इसी
This
सीजन.
one, Nunez became a free agent to open up space for the foreign player or something like that. I don't know.
अच्छा बॉल है यार.
अरे से दे साइन ना करीम बेंजेमा उस कॉर्नर में.
Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Armour.
Cover.
Come on, Armour.
Cover.
Come on,
Cover.
Armour. Look at that, man. Yes. Armor of steel, dude. Can't be blocked. Can't be taken advantage of.
Harry Maguire.
Yes, Lakers getting sold for $12 billion. Yes, आज ही न्यूज़ आई है.
Wait, that's it?
हाँ. और कितना बहन चो.
12 billion for the Los Angeles Lakers?
12 billion.
I feel that's low, man.
It's billion, Nathan, not million.
We're talking about Kobe, Shaq,
They were.
Chamberlain, Abdul
एक देश
Jabbar.
में पॉपुलर स्पोर्ट 12 बिलियन बहुत.
$12 billion बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट है.
वाह लेमन्स यार, क्या बात है यार. डूइंग जस्टिस टू योर न्यू नंबर 1 जर्सी. कम ऑन. तेरी बहन का लेमन्स है ही नहीं गोल में.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like they are iconic on a quite a. I suppose they had players who are iconic on a universal level. I suppose that is more.
Yeah, but
what I'm trying to say.
the club gets sold at a current valuation and the current players they have.
That's true. They are currently crap. 12 billion is probably a very good deal.
Exactly. There's a reason LeBron left and went to Philly.
Arey, it's Dermot B. I know. Look at this fellow, Lamens. He says. I just realized that he's not in the between the sticks. I really have high hopes from Rashi, especially for UCL. Why? Why do you have high hopes? I mean, explain it.
Say whatever you want to say. That guy is still very talented. आपके attack में ना
Rashford.
Nobody ever questioned Rashford's talent. It's not about the talent.
Third best attacker अभी भी आपका वही होगा. After Cunha and Mbo.
It is never about the talent. It's about what goes inside his head.
उसको करना पड़ेगा इस सीजन, ढंग के इंसान बन के खेलना पड़ेगा.
हाँ, टैलेंट की तो बात है ही नहीं. टैलेंट का तो कोई क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है भाई.
मैं अभी सेस्को को उसके ऊपर नहीं रख सकता. एम्बोमो
I said Bruno.
Bruno it's not ना स्ट्राइकर नहीं है ना, वो वाला अटैकर नहीं है.
Oh, I thought you said attacker. Sorry.
So you would start with Rashford over Sheshko.
No. रहेगा तो बेंच पे ही, वो रहेगा तो भी
बेंच. हाँ that
इतना भी वो नहीं है. मैच आती सीधा स्टार्ट करेगा, हो गया वो तो.
चाहे वो लेफ्ट विंग हो या स्ट्राइकर रोल हो, he has to start from the bench unless there's an injury.
You think Real could get 8 to 9 billion?
Real Madrid.
Yeah, I mean they'd get 8 to 9 billion, but then they'd have to pay 1 to Mbappe. So why would they sell?
Easily 9.
Think so?
अभी वो कुछ महीने पहले there was this news ना, he's ready to
sell.
sell.
If we are being valued at 6 and Liverpool's being valued around 6 also, they should probably
they were ready to sell 10% of the club to
Bruno Banjo offside.
ऑलमोस्ट 9 बिलियन के वैल्यूएशन पे बेच रही थी
What a hit!
स्टेक.
What a hit!
Also, Tejas is saying Real Madrid would be estimated at 9.5.
क्योंकि मैं
I
पढ़ रहा
suppose
था
it is a lot more.
5 months बैक पेरेज ने वो जो एक लाया था कि भाई 10% स्टेक आई एम गोना सेल एंड गेट सम फंड्स, इट वाज quoted around 9.5 and 10 billion around that time. Those the 10% अगर बेचते तो उस वैल्यूएशन पे जाता.
Who gave the ball, Shashi? Did you see who gave the ball?
Luke Shaw यार, but नहीं यार, ऑफसाइड तो नहीं है ये.
यार, my fullbacks can't get an assist in this
ओए
game.
एस्टन विला, एस्टन विला, बुंडिया बुंड खोल दे, ओ व्हाट अ सेव एस्टन विला.
Is apparently PSG is getting another goalkeeper?
वो सुजुकी, मारुति सुजुकी.
Zion
So now
Suzuki,
they'll
35
have
million.
Chevalier, they'll have Safanov, and they'll have Suzuki.
Yes.
35 million euros.
What kind of team this is?
Where
Three
we were getting him for
goalkeepers.
3 million.
भाई दो ही तरीके
Ragnick
से.
wanted him, right?
Yeah.
Tell you, man, Ragnick would have saved us hundreds of millions of pounds at this rate.
भाई आपकी ना वहां पे
Shoot! Corner.
आपकी वहां पे भी वही गलती थी. वो बेचारा आया था स्पोर्टिंग डायरेक्टर बनने ही था.
Bro, they didn't like the fact that he said we are crap. That's it. What? Here we go. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. No. Why is he gone?
40 million
No.
euros.
Cheap, man, for a World Cup winning captain.
World Cup winning captain. What are you smoking?
World Cup winning Spurs captain.
उस समय स्पर्स का कैप्टन थोड़ी था ये 22 में.
They were crap every time. It makes no difference really, but it's fine. My point is he's cheap for the quality and level of players. I mean, let's be respectful of Cristiano Romero and his.
कर रही थी एक ही दिन में स्पेंस भी आउट, एक ही दिन में रोमेरो भी आउट.
I mean, I'm telling you, there is no sports fan base like the Americans.
भाई
Believe me, even if you're a crap team, no, they're all worth in billions. Trust me.
oh yes.
That's how much money everyone's making. We'll probably be doing SummerSlam with it. Whenever soon.
SummerSlam
Probably.
अगले साल.
Sorry, not SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Sorry. Unless they
Where
do
is
like a crown
Zila
jewel.
Zila Fatu has
Yeah,
commented.
I didn't see NXT today, but yeah, someone in the chat said that. It's about time. bro.
Him and
time.
Jacob might pair up and then वो पूरा Survivor
Yeah.
Series वाला जो होता है वो बन जाए. अच्छा
back-
Nathan, what do you prefer? This war game वाला crap या पहले जो traditional
Survivor
matches?
Series because you can. It's very simple. First of all, they don't have any traditional Survivor Series, which I think, by the way, is an absolute crime. Secondly, you can actually just be really creative and choose whichever wrestlers you want on Raw and SmackDown
push.
and make a nice.
Yeah.
भाई
Instead of having a storyline for it, you can just have fun, man. These people don't have fun anymore, man. It's all
ऑफ
business
टॉपिक
right now.
देख के पता लगता है कि विटिनिया फील्स सो फ्री कमिंग बैक हियर. रॉबर्टो मार्टिनेज ने जेल में बंद करके रखा था जाओ ने विटिनिया को.
But that's what I was telling them earlier. People are like, I can't forget what Bruno did in the World Cup. I'm saying none of them played their natural game, dude. I don't how you can blame the players. I don't. Nobody was playing the way they play for
How
cup.
how many times did we see Bruno being
I
in
mean, the
this
back
position
passes
and
were
taking a
sick,
shot
man.
like
They
this?
were kind of really disgusting. The amount of back passes they were doing every game. Really was.
ओए तेरी शाबाश यार.
Mudit, we could be doing a crown jewel event. I'm not sure, man. Just stay tuned. Just join in the streams every now and then. I don't know what the pay-per-view schedule is, and now there is no pay-per-view, so I just don't know what the schedule is now. Dallas Cowboys most valued sports organization 16 billion.
अरे डैलस काउबॉयज ही खरीदी ना उसने, वो बुड्ढे ने, इंडियन जो है.
Indian?
हाँ, that Indian guy, that techie guy, he bought a team ना.
Really?
हाँ.
WWE was estimated at 20 billion. And they merged with UFC, who was worth 6 billion? 8 billion?
Seahawks,
Something like that.
Seattle Seahawks 9.6 बिलियन में खरीदी ना उसने. क्या नाम है उसका? विनोद खोसला.
9.8
भाई विनोद
billion.
खोसला he's a VC venture capitalist. भाई बहुत पेटी आदमी है वो. कहने की बात नहीं.
Oh, it was during apparently it was during ETH, Shashi. We wanted Suzuki. Apparently, a good old buddy Murto wanted him from Uruva. I
So
know it was in Japan, but I didn't know which team. But he didn't come for second fiddle. Yeah, I mean, shout out to him, man. Again, oh,
तेरी
I mean, I was having this discussion with Madnon about Vanieri, who's been sold, or he's going to be sold, or whatever. That I appreciate a player who actually wants to play football now, because fans always complain about players sitting there and earning their money and doing nothing. And Vanieri could sit there and enjoy the whatever Arsenal success is going to be until they stop winning things. But he said, "I want to go play football, man." He doesn't want. Who wants to play behind Madueke, dude? And the same thing with Zion Suzuki. He's like, why would I come second fiddle, bro? I don't want to play behind Andre Onana. So he went to Parma and now he's at PSG, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, people actually want to play football. I know the concept seems foreign to people because people think if you're a big club, everyone's okay sitting on the bench. Not everybody's okay sitting on the bench, man.
नेथन वही बात
People
है
want,
ना, प्लेयर्स के जो प्लेयर ऐसे छोड़ के जाते हैं ना, दे हैव दैट एम्बिशन एज वेल दैट वी नीड टू
bro, I appreciate that, man. It takes it because it could be a decision that really backfires horribly. You might never get to that level of football again. Like, imagine saying no to United, going to Parma, and what if he's stuck in Serie A for the rest of his career? He banked on himself, and now he might be PSG's number one, dude. Like, it's a risk you have to take, and he took it, and it worked out well. And I can appreciate that, man.
and
Taking
if
that
any
chance.
of you agree with this logic, please apply the same logic to Radek Vitek as well. That is why he wanted to
I
move.
think everyone's pissed off Radek Vitek is going because people believe he should at least be in competition.
But
There is
if
a
he
prevailing
does
theory
not
because
want to
Lamens
be a
had one
number,
good season.
if
You
he does
can't
not
just
want to be your number 2 or number 3 choice, fair play to him. Let him
no,
move
but
on.
he doesn't want to be number two because you're telling him that. No, tell him you're going to be in actual competition.
But
See,
that is unfair on Lemons, no? That is unfair on Sané
no,
Lemons.
because we replaced our best goalkeeper in the last decade because Andre Onana had one good season. And that too, if you go by league numbers, he didn't even have a good season against him in the league. Our goalkeeper won the Golden Glove. We literally replaced him because everyone got wooed at his Champions League final performance. So how I believe the same should kind of apply to Lemans. He's had one
Sané,
good
no,
season,
no.
and
In that
hopefully he
case,
has 15 good
if
seasons.
we
But
if we
you
made a mistake with De
can't
Gea, there's no point in repeating now with Lemons.
no, but what I'm trying to say
Lemons
is we
had
can't bank. We're doing the same thing again, right? We are essentially saying Lemans had a good season, so let's get rid of Vitek. But then we know how that worked out with Onana, so that's how Lemans is here. I'm just saying to write it off and say he's had a good first season. He should not be in competition. I feel is a little bit premature for
भाई
us.
मैड्रिड को ना विनी जूनियर को जाने देना चाहिए था.
Why?
Kvaratskhelia is the guy who can fucking elevate them.
the
The
best left winger in the world, bhai. Best
live
left
human
winger in the
power.
world.
That's a good
He's
point.
so
Very
good.
good point.
He's so good, yeah. He's so
Rose,
good.
Rose Derby has been quite entertaining, Mark Foot. Not as much.
यार
Oh,
मैड नोना तू
Gabo?
ठहर जा. तू अभी तू देख. Arujo comes to the PL and will show your Saliba the levels, bro. तूने ट्रोल किया ना मेरे बंदे को, तू ठहर जा अभी.
Bhai, I hope he
It's
plays
not-
15 games for you, Lala. I
Hey,
hope. I really hope.
this is a fun fact, guys. People don't know this. Only OG subs know this. This is true.
Electoral actually sponsored Nathan when he had
This was when the grind was going at an impossible rate, dude, to the point where I had to go to hospitals. Yeah.
wow.
Fletcher's progeny inclusion doesn't make sense to me. Mark, if you go by the way we promote teams, one of them is the captain of the team.
एक लीग टाइटल जीत लिया, गलती से ज्यादा हवा में मत उड़ो. दे दी हमने जितनी इज्जत देनी थी आपको प्रीमियर लीग टाइटल जीतने की. सीजन स्टार्ट हो रहा है, नो मोर इज्जत.
I disagree, Nikhil. Everyone wanted Onana because he passed the eye test. Ask Shashi. Everyone said, "Oh, look at his Champions League final performance. He passed the eye test." This is I'm almost convinced now he's got this job because of that.
Champions League final. Overall Champions League campaign. Final mein to he was shit.
Ah,
That's why
meaning-
City won.
Bro, come on. How many Manchester United fans watched Inter Milan play all the games? Let's be honest, dude. Come on.
तो Nathan fans are a very cute and a very fickle bunch ना. आप उनको 10
No, but
आर्टिकल देते हो,
yes,
they will
Dahlia, you
swell
have
of
to
it.
be a different level of fickle, my friend. You have to, the
They
levels
get,
of fickle
they get.
also have to exist.
So Nathan, you have to admit at that point of time, De Gea was making errors.
11
He
errors
was
in
making
11 years directly leading to
he
goals,
was
and
he was he
Onana
was
did
making
8 in
errors.
2 years.
फिर आप एक प्रोजेक्ट वाले बंदे को लेके आते हो जो कि आईएक्स का आया है, who wanted to play from the back, तो वो पूरा आइडिया एक नैरेटिव बिल्ड हो रहा है 3-4 महीने से. इट वाज फक्ड अप, आई एग्री, बट नाउ आई थिंक हमारा पूरा जो साला एक दो साइनिंग ने, हॉयलैंड और ओनाना की साइनिंग ने 3-4 सीजन पुश कर दिया हमें जो भी करना था. We could not have a decent
Yes.
goalkeeper, we could not have a decent striker up front, and now we are like all
No,
over the
no, but
place.
Nikhil, I am talking about when we bought Onana. He passed the eye test in the Champions League final, right? That's what I'm talking about. Of course, he passed the eye test now. See, I just think having one good season is it's very risky because Carreras is a really good example of someone we missed out. Garner's someone, it could easily be a mistake we make.
No, I
Hopefully,
think
it's not. Hopefully, it's
difference
not.
with Lomans is that he has had that good season with United. Others have had away from United. So probably that eye test for me is more important. Okay, he has done it
I
for United,
but
not
but here's
elsewhere.
the thing. No, how do we? Okay, let me put it like this: if God forbid something happens to Le Mans, the drop off in quality is so bad because we refuse to test and let our goalkeepers compete that we are eventually going to pay for it. I would like to know, when do we decide that the goalkeeper should also compete like everybody else on the pitch? Because at some point of time we are going to have to do that. We just are. Oh, apparently we're going to penalties. I thought the game ends in a draw.
No, no, it's a trophy. We are playing for a trophy.
Oh, we are playing a trophy against
Yeah.
Leeds. Okay, fair. Mbevan Ahmad must start every match. But what does Sheshko do then, Aryan? This is the problem.
डेजर्ट हुए बहन चोद भाई.
क्या गोल मार
They
दिया?
scored?
They are so good भाई. Even if they are not fully fit भाई, they are so good भाई.
Bro, Carrick is standing next to Dan Armour. Come on, man. Is he really a Maguire gen? Is he regen? He's actually going to take penalties now?
हाँ मतलब
Oh,
मेरे को भी
God.
नहीं मैच वहां समझ आया. तू नोटिस कर उनका डिफेंस छोड़ तुम. मतलब नहीं यार, दे डिडंट फील्ड देयर फर्स्ट टीम. पता नहीं क्यों प्रॉपर मेन टीम क्यों नहीं डाली. वहां ऑफसाइड है यार, दल्ले का बच्चा. ऑफसाइड नहीं है ये.
Oh, God.
व्हाट द फक भाई, दे शुड बी ऑफसाइड.
Bruno taking a penalty. Seen this
क्या
before?
प्लेयर्स
We have a
वापस आ
buyback
सकते
for
हैं?
Vitek. Okay, so here's a question, right? So this Nikhil puts a great question.
पेनल्टी क्यों ले रहा है वो?
Apparently, it's a cup match.
ओह तो चलो ट्रॉफी मिलेगी फिर कैरिक को यार.
Yeah, man.
ना
More
एक
than
एक जीत
Amarim,
चुके हैं
bro.
ऑलरेडी. एक जीत चुके हैं ऑलरेडी सीजन.
No, I'm more shocked that they still look that good, apparently.
भाई अच्छा खेल लिया विला. ऐसी
Unai
बात
Emery is doing a good job, man.
विला विला
Villa scored.
उसने इतने रेंज से बचा लिया. पैच
What are your thoughts on Nikhil's statement, Shashi, before we
भाई
get into
सही
the heat
बात
of the
है.
penalty?
लिंडलॉफ
हाँ,
रिडेम्पशन आर्क भाई. लिंडलॉफ
It's
रिडेम्पशन.
only a redemption arc for people who thought he was crap. I always backed him.
You
I'm
also
very
said that
happy he's doing it. What rubbish! I said Lindelof was better than Maguire at passing the ball, and bloody played DM in the Europa League final. I was telling him, why don't we play him in the midfield? People were saying play him in the midfield. He played for Benfica. We were playing him right back.
भाई
Brilliant.
मैंने ना 4 दिन पहले सूप बनाने की सोची. मैंने कहा यार सूप बनाता हूँ, बड़े टाइम से पिया.
Soup. Okay.
चिकन सूप. ओके.
Okay.
और नहीं था ऑफसाइड. वाओ. आई हैड दैट पैकेट. वो चिंग्स का आता है ना, जो पाउडर डालना है, एंड देन इल गेट इल हेल्प यू इन
Yeah.
दैट.
The flavoring, right?
आई डिड एवरीथिंग. ओके. वेजीज वगैरह तल दिया, चिकन तल दिया, पुट सम वाटर एंड मसाला डाला. मसाला ऐसे घुमा. एक्सपायरी डेट इज 2025. और जब वो बना, द कलर वाज सो वियर्ड. अब रात के 10 बज गए थे. और मैंने लिटरली इतना इतना मतलब इतना कैपेसिटी का मैंने सूप बनाया, फेंक मन ही नहीं कर रहा था फेंकने का, वो जैसे तैसे मैंने पिया है, बट पेट खराब नहीं हुआ मेरा लकीली।
So Nathan, on this, there's a reason why we have like 35% sell-on clause and a buyback clause and a right to match clause for Vitek. If he
35
becomes good, 35%. If he becomes good, we'll bring him back.
No, but this is my thing. If we end up bringing him back, does that basically mean Lamens also was the one season wonder?
No,
That's
not
the frightening part,
it
na?
depends. No, it depends. No, when do we bring him back? If we bring him back like after 3 seasons, well, let's say Lemons has had an injury after 2-3 seasons, it will be vindicated.
What happens if they get him next season?
So okay, Lemons was a one
But
season wonder.
that's not great. Then no, not like that. I mean, where does it get to the point where we are really just very bad at doing business and talent management?
No, I think Nathan, I'll judge this bunch of people at negotiating transfers out of the club when they are negotiating those transfers for the players they brought in. All these
Okay.
contracts were given before Ineos. We don't know the clauses.
Hmm.
We don't know the terms and conditions. We don't know Harry Amas के contract में क्या है, वो क्यों renew नहीं कर रहा है. What was the term offered to him?
He has one more year. Last year, right? He expires
Last
next
year, we don't know why he's not renewing it. उसके पिछले contract में क्या था? So now when they decide to, let's say, negotiate a transfer for Lomens or a Konya or an Mbemo, then we'll get to know. Oh, good pen.
Vitek could also be one season post Wonderland. Bro, this is what I'm saying. No, this is why the competition is more necessarily. Yeah, Dalo is like Dalo is never going to play a Premier League game at the rate we deal with goalkeepers, dude. I don't know when is Dalo actually going to get game time. Shaw's coming on first.
अरे and वो भी है ना Nathan.
Shaw is our first penalty taker. What's happening, dude?
ठीक है. अगर आप historically भी देखो, United have always had an outright number one goalkeeper in goal. Schmeichel, Van der Sar, De Gea.
Oh my god! What a penalty!
Harry Maguire!
Bro, what a penalty! He didn't even move.
It's so
Nathan loves to
nonchalant.
tinfoil at whenever he proves a point, bro. Then I don't know what to tell you, man. You have to be here long enough to see the points have been made way before the tinfoil hat was born. That's what I'll say. But it's fine. It's fine. These questions you need to ask now only, dude. No point asking it 5 years later.
हाँ यार, इसी Leeds with Trafford will look good now.
Nathan, what talent management, man? Vitek himself does, but that's what I'm saying. No, Snail, it's your job. We had the what a
Sonny Lemons in disguise.
Harry Wilson pen miss. Okay. No, but what I was going to say is Snail. You're saying what talent management you wanted to play. No, there was one point of time where Manchester United had the best second goalkeeper in the world. His name was Sergio Romero, and we managed to keep him for 8 years in our club. So yes, talent management's a real thing, Snail. You can ask Shashi. He could easily have gone to another club and played football. Easily. But we convinced him to
What
not.
A pen, bhai. What a pen.
This goalkeeper apparently doesn't want to dive. I like him a lot. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Don't move.
वो उसपे पंच ले रहा है कि कोई तो मारेगा, कि इसने देखा चक दे इंडिया, कोई तो सीधा मारेगा.
Harry Wilson miss?
हाँ.
Water fight शुरू हो गया और लाइट भी चली गई. डर का माहौल है. You're having a water fight with live electricity wires around you. Lovely, Levi. At least you had fun. Okay. Nathan, it doesn't mean it that way. It was a pun. Oh, okay. What? Oh, no. They missed? No, they scored. Are you a Woodman hai kya goalkeeper? Bro, I'm telling you. At the end, I really want to know. No, Lala, it'll be hilarious. If Woodman somehow becomes the number 2 for Liverpool by the end of the season, I'll be absolutely shocked because Ishan was very upset with me when I said Woodman was better than Mohammad Ashwin.
He can be. ऐसी बात नहीं है. He can be. He's shown.
I was quite impressed with him when he was replacing Allison for the games I saw.
That he can do good. Let's see.
Only shame is he's 29, man. That means his time's not on his side.
What
That's
a
the
hit, man.
Well, these people have been practicing penalties or what in the off season.
Till the
Hey,
time
Delict.
Ali is
But
there, no.
that's a look at this aura farming, Fletcher brother. Let's go. Apologize, people. Apologize for
That
the
is Delict.
what you all said
Licha.
earlier. Apologize. Apologize for what did you call it? What is it? What is the word called when you favor your family?
Nepotism.
Nepotism.
Nepotism. Apologize. Apologize instantly.
But ये वही फ्लेचर है जिसने मिस्टेक की थी गोल के लिए.
They didn't change the Fletcher. No, that Fletcher was only on the pitch the whole game. He's the only one on the pitch so far.
Come on, Dermot.
Toronto,
Come on, Dermot, me.
the penalties are actually quite good.
Fuck, man.
Penalties have been taken really well. Guys, I saw Mata has selected. It worked. It should be 8 miles away from spot. And Fletcher brothers aren't good enough for even bench role in PL.
Agreed.
Spending a day with Mbemo, what a guy he is. No, that was that guy who knocks on the person's door. I think I didn't see the video, but I did. It did
Okay.
show up on the YouTube.
Okay, Bruno is coming up.
Stressed. Bro, even Arsenal have gone to penalties. Look at this. Look at the state of us.
Madueke misses the penalty.
Really? Chauvinism?
Bench.
भाई लिंडलॉफ भाई क्या कामनेस है इस बंदे में बेंच अंडर प्रेशर भी.
Bruno.
Give them a chance.
Yaar,
Give them a
Lindelof.
chance, bro. Give them a chance.
भाई लिंडलॉफ भाई वाओ यार.
Oh, look at that poor child there. She was already celebrating. Oh, thank you. Look at that child. No, not yet. It's still going on. It's still going on, Levi. Still going on. It's been a fun game, though. Yeah. Wait, what's happening here? Dermot me. Pitch invasion. Goods items. Zolis over Madueke 7 days of the week, bro. This guy's ass. Oni Bomba. What are these people doing while the game's going on? Yeah, do your bomba after the game's over, man. What is Ornstein doing? Isn't he not watching the football right now?
अरे इस पे है Chelsea fix Friday 5 p.m. deadline for Enzo Fernandes. City in talks with Chelsea. 120 million pounds fee. Payment terms communicated. So 5 बजे तक अगर कुछ नहीं किया City ने about this deal, so nothing can happen after that.
What is this nonsense, man? Deadlines and all.
So City
They'll
will
take the
sign
money, bro.
200 million rated midfielders in the same window.
Two?
Villa
Nice.
kit is clean.
Body happens 300.
Who?
Elements?
Buadi.
तो
तो आएगा नहीं ना. They'll have to loan him
But
for this season, no?
पैसा तो उड़ा दिया ना 300 के करीब.
Good pen. हाँ, ठीक है. Good pen.
What is would they actually? Why would they agree to that though? Why would they spend that much money only to loan him back?
Because nobody else
A lot of
should
money,
be
man.
getting that player. They have enough bodies in the
I'm
midfield to
saying
survive for this
loan
season.
him, why would they agree to loan him?
Because
back? Just one of your other midfielders.
they want to sell only under that circumstances.
No, but they could have done like a player for player loan, no, for the season.
No, but
like
they
they
don't
could give
want
them
to
one
do
of them.
They don't want to do it.
They could have given Matheus Nunes to Portuguese Cafu.
Reinders दे दो ना. अब ऐसे आप
हाँ,
बेच ही रहे हो
हाँ,
उसको
और-
में.
यार ये एस्टन विला क्या
That is true.
लूल है यार. राइंडर्स तो शशि भाई उन्होंने फॉरेस्ट के साथ डील करी थी कि हम
वो तो अंडर हाँ वो कुछ से ओए तेरी यस जीत गए. We are the champions of Snapdragon
No. We have to
score.
finish. We have to
Fuck,
score.
man.
Now, if Dallo was here, it would have been nice, but they gave him a break, so it's fine. That Shaw penalty was insane. Dude. I'm still thinking about that penalty.
Best penalty of this entire shootout.
I don't think we need Konsa anymore. Just get a proper right back. Give Mali Salmon minutes in the season. 6 foot 2,
Absolutely, bhai,
16-year-old
absolutely.
kid.
Absolutely,
Defense
this
like
is the way
Saliba,
forward,
cleanest
bhai. Please do it.
I honestly, but you don't understand Madonna. In terms of modern football, he can play centre
Maz.
back, right back.
Maz, come on, take us home. Bring us home. Yes. Congratulations. Second trophy of the season done.
Ah, man, just
One away
stacking
from the
them up,
trouble.
man. Stacking them. Now Carrick's hands are full, dude. I don't know how he's going to manage going home. He's
One
not even
away from
gone
the
to
treble.
England. He's already come back with trophies, dude. Crazy.
AC मिलान वाला भी होना चाहिए कोई कप कंपटीशन यार.
Shaw took a Nuno Mendes sort of penalty, noticing. Wow.
Shaw took a Shaw-like penalty, bhai. No Nuno Mendes or anything.
I mean, it was a fun game, yeah. That kid was adorable, yeah. Seriously. Madueke was 60, 70 minutes. Daddy Dorado, how dare you? How do you were making so much fun of me when he was playing for England? And now you're saying
Nathan,
60 to
I'll
70
see you in
minutes.
few minutes if you're still streaming.
No,
I'll be back.
actually, if you want, join us for Utkarsh today. It looks like he's fading there. It will be more fun to irritate him while he's sleeping.
चलो फिर वहां
चलो
चलते हैं.
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है
We'll see you there.
Done.
Yeah. Suffer Cup, AC versus United. Oh God, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot we have to play them. Oh God. Sorry, by the other reason is that was Jules Kunde, not Ezri Konsa. But Jules Kunde also has been a, what do you call it? A centre back that has been pushed to the right? English Madukes speak. Oh, come on, man. English Madukes. I just saw Daksh say we need to ban stutter run-ups at the Emirates. Double already one shot over trouble. Can you imagine? I mean, before we even go to England, we have cups, dude. Crazy. Enzo's a Barcelona player, but sometimes he needs a Barcelona. I think probably every team needs one at least, bro. For sure. You should buy Nico Gonzalez if City's buying Enzo. They won't do business with us, man. Unless you're talking about the Atletico Madrid one. But he's closer to White than Konsa. That's true. Although Saka dictator tax will get us Konsa. You have to take advantage of your connects, dude. That Arma guy plays exactly like bro. There's so many people saying that, man. Let's see. I did see Rashi, yes. Atletico Madrid agree a deal in principle to sign Christian Romero package region of 40 million. Spurs defenders all. Bro, that means now Spurs literally lost their right back and centre back in hours. Within hours they have lost them. Saka and Friends FC with Eze, Madueke and Konsa now. Mandem, dude. Mandem. You know? You saw what happened to X in TNA? Yes. It was quite hilarious. Bro, that guy is living every football fan's dream, man. Who also likes wrestling. He was linking up with so much with WWE. I thought they would do something, but then TNA took the risk, man. And his relationship with AJ Francis, because he came for WrestleMania weekend, but then went to meet AJ Francis before that, because apparently his training school's in Las Vegas too. So expressions is really, I'm so happy for him, man. He's really funny guy. All this stuff he's been doing has been really cool, for sure. 2 trophies done, 6 to go. Preseason trophies done. We don't need PL, UCL, FA, Carabao Cup now. Let's go. One trophy. PL and UCL. We're coming. Europe needs to get ready. X is a top guy. X is so funny. I agree, man. Really happy with him. That angle with AJ Francis and everything was really nice. There we go. Bruno gets the cup. Cup looks nice, man. Can't lie. I like that one Spurs one in Bangkok though. That was a crazy looking cup, dude. I don't know what it was called. It was a crazy design a couple of years ago, a few years ago, I should say. Crazy Islam versus Ian got less hype than Ankit versus sorry, Ankit versus Arman. Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, Arman has been taking the world by storm these days, man. What does Doku need to be in the conversation with Quara and Vinny? I really have high hopes from this. He just needs to get more output. Just needs to get more output, man. The explosiveness is great and all, but it becomes predictable. You should focus on just having cleaner output, I think. The explosiveness will always be there because you train, but trying to be a more refined in the final product of crossing and finishing, I think it would be a lot better. 2 trophies down now, quadruple left to achieve. Let's go. We're doing the sextuple this season. He's made for wrestling promos, man, for sure. For sure. We'll just watch the cup being raised and then we'll go join Utkarsh, guys. X is the only first fan who's like, come on, man, Utkarsh is nice, dude. Don't be mean. Especially when he's fresh. Now he's going to be a little tired now, so it'll be more fun to bother him. When he's fresh, he's adorable, dude. Come on. Trophy's actually legit though. The trophy does look nice. It does look nice. I think treble is the minimum of nothing less than 2 trophies already done. Crazy. Love you guys, man. Thank you so much for joining in. Uh, Fresh meaning, like he's awake right now. It's like 1 in the morning. He's half dead, dude. I don't know if you have seen him on stream, right? He's already fading. Abby Summers is likable too. Fact. Forgot about Abby Summers. We can't forget about Abby Summers like that. Um, but yeah, I guess the next one will be Amir. Oh, that's going to be a stressful friendly, man. I'll see you for the AC Milan match. What is it? Saturday? Whenever it is, man. Whenever it is, I'll see you there. Hold on, let me just quickly check before we go. And I'll join Utkarsh if he's still awake. What is it? AC Milan. Yeah, AC Milan Saturday. Yeah, we'll see you guys there. Saturday 8:15. Oh, that's a good timing. I like that timing. That's a reasonable timing for me. Eva Oled. Oh, I hope she cooks, man. I hope she cooks. We have lost a lot of main players, man. We lost Mallard to Chelsea. Women's team. Arsenal have made moves. Bro, London City Lionesses have bought. I mean, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy the players. It's crazy the players London City Lionesses have, man. United has lost a lot of players. Arsenal, I think Arsenal lost Katie McCabe to them, if I'm not mistaken. Lost London City Lionesses doing business still. Still, final is done. Who do you want it as a opponent? Anyway, we'll win it. If AC Milan is qualified, it will be fun. Bobby and Rashford will be on score sheet. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope, Akshay. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's see what happens. Let's hope. Maybe we can win a cup or something. Let's hope. Anyway, guys, I will see you on Utkarsh's stream now. Thank you for joining. Do like, share, and subscribe. FPL will be coming sometime this week or on Monday, hopefully. Just before the season starts, the FPL, everything will be sorted. In the meantime, have a nice weekend. If you don't join me on the weekend, have a nice weekend. Have a nice day tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Good night.